This is a grave from Robert Johnson.
Because I'm gonna
From the
I'm
grave,
gonna
is
try
a
to
little
max
shard
out on strength
from his house
so I
and
can
the
get
dirt
my
from his
athletics
grave.
up,
Robert Johnson, blues player.
even more, and
And
then,
then this is a
and then I'll get some more
this
features.
is a
Yeah.
black cat
I've already maxed out on my
jawbone.
dexterity.
My dad made
so-
all this. He gave it to me.
Oh my gosh.
But I think I'm
Yeah.
cheating because I put my dice in here. Get all that mojo
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. So people say
You'll be rolling
for
terrible tonight.
Rangers,
I know, watch.
that you should max out these two.
What's up,
as
guys?
soon
We're
as
just getting all
possible.
set up and everything
So
else
I'm gonna try to
here.
max this out, and then I need to work on my charisma
So welcome.
for sure.
Yeah.
For intimidation or
I killed Robert Johnson.
Oh, thank you.
That's kind of my thing because of course he
Thanks,
does.
Abs.
I want to steal in this
yeah,
Nasty woman.
unless we take off.
That's right.
yeah.
And I was like, I can't do it by myself. And I was like,
Oh, thank you.
that's fine.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I need.
like, the only one
I
came to my head
think.
was-
Do I need
Yeah.
to,
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, that'd be pretty.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
And
No, what I
what I plan to do is just to benefit everybody.
Are you 18?
Rangers.
I know, watch.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
We're just getting all set up and
Go
everything
in.
else
Try
here.
to
No.
max this out, do what you have
No,
to
we're
do to
not.
get
Are
it.
you talking?
Welcome.
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
it's we're on live
Yeah, 'cause
stream
that
and
was
you
my
just
thing
gave
I
out
told
my
you.
IP, my freaking Wi-Fi.
Certain points when we're like in cities and stuff. It's like,
it's
as I told you, I was like, certain
Yeah, it
points,
does-
like
it
when we're in
does a-
cities and stuff, we don't always have to do everything together. That's the part where I'm like, yeah, we can kind of get a lot of stuff
Your Wi-Fi's
done.
dice
As
box.
long as we stay in pairs or
Yeah,
something, I get
240,
it, but
right?
it's like we don't always have to do everything together.
So I was,
It's
Yeah,
dragons.
it's like just
Dragons.
what's up,
Yeah.
people? Another
Cool.
session of
Right.
D&D with
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Coming at you.
Go in.
Yeah, we're missing two players tonight. We're missing what's her face?
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
I'm really
Laura, and we're missing Ash. I mean,
Arnie.
Arnie.
Man.
Ash is here. He's over there.
I wouldn't say I was missing work, Bob.
Sure.
Wi-Fi's dice box.
As long as we stay in pairs or something, I get it,
240,
but
right?
it's like we don't always have to do everything
Yes.
together.
It's
Yeah.
dragons. Dragons.
What's up, people? Another session of D&D with Facebook.
Why yes, she
Coming at you. Yes, she can. Yeah, we're missing two players tonight. We're missing.
The bard will provide.
How is? Yeah, but whoever says I want to provide inspiration has to sing a song. Ash is here. He's over
Could I,
there. And the rest of the night, but nah, we're not gonna use a Laura.
Oh, I got one. I'll do it.
You want to hear me sing? Collaborate and listen.
No, dude, stop singing. You're done. Yeah, what's the opposite of inspired?
That made me go into depression.
Another one bites dust. The bard will provide.
Roll for depression.
But whoever says, did you
Tech
listening
Talks?
to the? I would walk over there. Turn it up. Sounds good.
Oh, I got
Getting started.
You want to hear me sing?
Here's the best song, I think, for that fight. You know, you remember Karate Kid?
But the
It goes where they're all, you're the best.
It just gives me what he's feeling,
No one ever
kind
gonna
of,
keep you down. You're the
or kind of images. It doesn't give me like, unless I dig deeper, like,
You can change it, be
and
like,
then he'll
try
know.
to be the best, because
If
you're
I
only
dig
a
deeper,
man
he'll
or
know.
woman.
Especially if he makes his check.
Person thing.
What I was thinking about doing was I'll just use my telepathy to like distract him and talk into his head, sing songs, whatever.
On here.
Make him second guess himself.
Hey, Matt, turn it down halfway to see what the volume sounds halfway.
Here's the best song, I think, for that fight. You know, you remember
Okay, let me try.
it goes where they're all, you're the best.
It just gives me what he's feeling.
Check 1, 2.
Or kind of images. It doesn't give me like, unless I dig deeper. Like,
All right,
You can change it.
and then he'll know.
I turned it down a little bit.
Sweep the leg, Johnny, Nyla.
That's
What I was
it.
thinking about
That's the
doing
jam
was
right there.
I'll just use my telepathy
Yep.
to
How's that?
distract him talking
No one's
to his
ever
head,
gonna keep you
So
down.
sing
funny.
songs, whatever.
We all
Make
sound
him
bad.
second guess himself.
Okay, hang on. So 3 or 4.
Here's the best song I think of that fight. You know,
Okay, let me try it now.
you're the best.
Let me turn it down. Check one. Check one.
Kick him in his face. Off the bat. Hopefully he'll get it alive. And I'm gonna try to grab it and kick his kneecap backwards. I'm trying to swing right there. Anything I can break right off the bat. Maybe I'll break his
That's it. Jam right there.
face. You can't see.
Hey, is there like rounds? Like round 1, fight. Round,
break.
and then we're like, come on, you got this, and we could coach her.
Okay, hang on.
Fight. Huh?
It's just
Are we good now?
non-stop hand to
Use
hand.
pattern recognition for a fatality.
Could
What do you want to do?
would
Why not XBA//?
would he allow her to drink from my water container before she fights? Hydrate.
We shall see.
Hopefully he'll get it alive.
All right. Everybody in the zone. Oh. Speaking about that, 1 second.
Is there like rounds? Like round 1, fight. Round,
break.
and then we're like, come on, you got this, and we could coach her.
Okay, hang on.
Huh?
It's just
Are we good now?
non-stop hand to
Use
hand.
pattern recognition for a fatality.
Could
What do you want to do? Why
would
not XBA//?
would he allow her to drink from my water container before she fights? Hydrate.
We shall see.
Hopefully he'll get it alive.
All right. Everybody in the zone. Oh. Speaking about that, 1 second.
Is there like rounds? Like round 1, fight. Round,
break.
and then we're like, come on, you got this, and we could coach her.
Okay, hang on.
Huh?
It's just
Are we good
non-stop
now?
hand to hand.
Pattern recognition for a fatality.
Could
What do you want to do? Why
would
not XBA//?
would he allow her to drink from she fights? Hydrate.
All right, guys, back. We try to do all the checks and everything, make sure we're sounding great. So, let me change a bit. Let me change it a little bit. Speaking about that, okay.
Do we have
Can you
a?
possibly
I need.
rock, paper, scissors for me?
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just remember,
I was
everybody
gonna
goes rock first.
Leaf,
You always
dagger.
gotta go paper if you want to win.
Do you have all the
What is that?
figurines?
What is yours?
No, probably won't need it. I was going to.
But now I know that you know.
All right, guys.
Back to rock.
Welcome
It's
back
hard for me to
to
say where-
try to do all the checks
D&D
and everything, make
with
sure we're
Thanks
sounding
Fox.
great. So, last time we left off. So let me back up a little bit. So Grecian had a contract on it from the Crimson Syndicate. Someone hired Crimson Syndicate to hunt her
Rock,
down,
paper, scissors,
possibly bring her
lizard,
in or
Spock.
kill her. Not sure.
Yeah,
Nyla being part of the Crimson Syndicate,
Dagger.
as we found out, she is now challenging for her contract. If she wins the
Do you have
contract,
all the figurines?
she can take over. Basically, it's her. She owns it. She can do whatever she wants with it.
Welcome back.
So that's where we left off. She is now basically in what they call the Crucible. Last time we left off in Westray. After leading the group through the secret maze of passages to the center of the Crimson Syndicate's hideout, someone hired her. She has now challenged Damon Nunn, the leader of this sect. Nyla being part of the Crimson Syndicate of this. She is now challenging for her contract unit. If she wins the contract, what they call over. Basically, she owns it. So that's where we left off. This sect of Crimson Syndicate. So that is where we left off. After leading the group through the secret maze of passages to the center of the Crimson Syndicate's hideout. She has now challenged Damon Nunn, the leader of this set. Nyla being part of the Oh, snap! Oh, snap, that's cold-blooded.
Rhonda, if you're watching, please disregard.
I know, someone typed something, say that to my face. I
Nah, it's cool.
didn't say that. What are you talking about?
Okay. So, we left off seeing you guys walk in. Well, look who's here. Nyla, the Black Rose of the Crimson Syndicate. It's good to see you, my love.
Don't call me that.
Have you forgotten?
Oh, I didn't forget. I always remember. But I just
Rhonda,
chose
if
to
you're
block
watching,
all
please
that out.
disregard.
I know, someone typed
I see
We're
that
on
you.
business.
Really?
Yes.
And what business do we have? Okay.
There's a certain contract in
So-
particular. We had some
Seeing
of
you guys walk
your
in.
assassins visit us a few
Wow.
days ago, possibly a week,
Look
trying
who's
to take one of my comrades.
Nyla, the Black Rose of the Crimson Syndicate. I see that you have brought in it's good to see my contract to me.
No, it's not your contract. And it won't be for too long.
Have you forgotten? Do you invoke the right?
I always remember. I do, but I just
Rhonda,
chose
if
to
you're
block
watching,
all
please
that out.
With
disregard.
that steps down from his
We're
throne,
on business.
taking off his cloak. And what business do
we
we wearing, leather pants,
Certain
bare-chested
contract
tattoos
particular, we
all
had
over,
some of
long blonde
your
hair,
assassins
piercing blue
visit
eyes.
us a few days
Out of his
ago,
hair, you
possibly a
see
week,
part of his
trying
high elf
to take
heritage
one of
peeking
my
out from
comrades.
in between his hair. And then let's begin. And he starts stepping down. To me.
No, it's not. Where am I at the top? And it won't
You,
be for too
no,
long.
no, you're at the bottom.
Okay,
There's
he's
the
on
throne.
the throne.
He's
Okay.
stepping down.
Yeah.
And the pit's right in the center.
Where are we at?
You guys are at
outer
the edge
edge.
of the pit. She's standing in front, and you
Yeah.
guys are behind her. Only wearing,
Well, since it
leather
seems
pants,
you're getting ready for this
bare-chested
fight, then
tattoos,
allow me a few minutes to do the
long
same.
blonde hair, minutes? Blue eyes. I think not. And he's still stepping down. You see part of his high elf heritage.
Okay, so I go
Better
over
hurry
there.
up
The
in
back
between
of
his
folding
hair.
in, I fastened the anklet of health around.
Yeah, so I'm taking off all my heavy stuff, my backpack,
Okay.
all that stuff. And so
You,
I'm
no,
going
no, you're at the
to
bottom.
inspiration.
There's the
He's on the
throne.
throne.
He's
Okay.
stepping down.
Anybody have inspiration?
So, is Allura allowed as our bard? It's only tradition before
guys
we're
are at
on a
the
fight
edge
that we
of
allow our
pit.
bard Allura
She's standing
to
in
play a
front.
song for the team. Is that allowed in this?
Since it seems
No
you're
magic,
getting ready for this
no
fight,
armor, hand to
then allow
hand.
me a few minutes
It's
to
only
do
a
the
song.
same.
Minutes,
Just to bolster her spirits.
do a deception.
So
They know
while,
about bards.
So,
so while he's
can-
doing that,
while
I'm
he's-
taking my stuff out.
Can I walk out there and start cheering and going, Thunderdome, Thunderdome? And as I'm yelling, I'm also quietly casting Hex onto,
Is
So
Allura allowed as our bard? It's only
giving him a
tradition
disability
before
on
we're on a
his
fight
checks.
that we allow our bard Allura to play.
Master Blaster, Thunderdome. We
Okay.
don't need another hero.
He's walking down. You're gonna do that and try to cast Hex silently, like stealthily. Okay. Do a sleight of hand. They know about bards.
So
So while he's doing that,
while
I'm
he's-
taking my stuff out.
can I walk
Would you
out
roll?
there and start cheering and going, Thunderdome, Thunderdome? And as I'm yelling,
No.
I'm also quietly
And so
That
while-
will not
so
be
while
allowed.
I'm-
And he's still stepping
So
down.
while I'm taking my stuff, handing them all my gear, I try to stealthily
Master
drop
Blaster,
accidentally the
Thunderdome.
vial
We don't need another
of red
hero.
dragon blood that I have,
He's walking down. You're gonna do that.
as
and
if
try
it
to
kind of fell out of my pocket.
It's Wyvern.
silently,
The
like,
Wyvern's
stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to like step,
Do a
like trying to give it to my gear and step on it
So
and bust the vial on accident.
accidentally on purpose.
This would be a performance.
As I'm yelling,
A performance.
Do a performance
performance?
check.
Wow.
No,
Should
be
Oh,
allowed.
dude, this is so well stuff.
Pray for good numbers because you
And
have
I'm
a
on my
0
gear.
performance, don't you?
Yes, I do. It used to be like a -1.
Blaster, Thunder Dome.
14? Red dragon blood that I have.
Yeah, I can do that.
As if it kind of fell out of my pocket.
Wyvern.
No, you can't use luck for anyone but yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to like step,
Okay.
like trying to give
As
it
you-
to them my gear and step on it.
Fumble around. You're making a pretty good show of it. As you fumble around and you reach out your pocket, quickly one of the assassins close by grab your hand. Looks at you.
A performance.
Do a performance check.
Thunder Dome. Thunder.
Would you roll?
16.
16.
Yes, I do.
With
be like
that,
a
you
-1.
see your familiar sign that only you can see. A
14?
pair of bones. Quickly and then fade away. Unnoticed.
And then while everyone's distracted, I want to pour
Okay.
a potion into my water bladder.
Fumble around. You make a pretty
Give
good
it to her
show.
before she
Sleight of
bites.
hand. You fumble around.
Sleight of hand.
Reach out your pocket. Quickly one of the assassins close by grab your hand. Looks at you.
21.
Okay. She fumbles around. You see the assassin, one of the assassins close by, grab her hand and silently gives her a stern warning. Seeing your opportunity, pop over the vial, pour it in her real quick, and you hand it off to Nyla and says, "Good luck."
Stay hydrated.
Cheers to me and winning that contract. And I drink
I
it.
want to
Okay.
pour
And also, like,
So what does that do for
potion
me?
into my
go to Nyla and
What is that?
potion of invulnerability.
Okay.
Give it to her before
For
she
how
bites.
long?
1 minute.
And what does it do?
Resistance to all damage.
Resist all damage for a
So
minute.
you still take damage though, it's just half.
21.
so I go over
She
to
fumbles
her
around, you
just for,
see
like,
the assassin, one of the assassins close by, grab her hand and silently gives her a stern warning. Seeing your opportunity, okay, pop over the vial, pour it in her real quick, hand it off to Nyla and says,
stealthily.
"Good luck."
Stealthily.
This would be
Everything, we're like, stealthily, please.
Thank you, yabba yabba yabba. Thank you so much for like doing this, for saving my life, yabba yabba yabba.
it comes out like
Yabba yabba yabba.
it comes out. Thank you, and then you hear an ancient arcane language coming out. Thank you,
I'm saying it in like the arcane language
Right.
of my forefathers.
So go ahead and do a sleight of hand. Seeing your opportunity, okay?
10.
No, tell him.
But I do luck. Stealthily.
Good luck. This would be
Everything, we're like, stealthily, please.
Thank you, yabba yabba yabba. Thank you so much for like doing this. Can I do another luck point?
you can do as many as you have,
Okay, yeah.
but then you can be burning. It comes out like
Yabba yabba yabba.
it comes out. Thank you, and then you hear an ancient
Okay,
arcane
12
language.
plus 4.
Thank you. Wait a minute, hold on.
She had 3 luck points.
She burned all 3.
Burn all 3, I'm gonna use it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Haste is concentration, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
So I go down to my knees and I grab out my Kirby and then I just hold it on. So just leave it and I'm saying silent prayers.
Okay.
So 2 things. One, before we came in, I was scanning the environment
Okay.
to see, and I'm developing an escape plan, the quickest way out of there, right?
Yeah.
And understanding what's near there, so if I have to nab her and
Okay.
get out, we can. And I also smacked her on the ass and said, "Good luck."
Okay. It's nice and firm.
So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna hang out a little bit like kind of
Alright.
within 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ash.
I'll go over and I'm going to try and use an action on a bonus. So, obviously, guidance.
Okay.
Say up
So 2 things.
Okay.
One, before we came in, I was scanning the environment
Okay.
to see, and I'm developing an escape plan, the quickest way out of there, right?
How are you
Understanding
doing?
what's near there, so if I have to nab her and
You know what?
Right out in the open.
Right out there.
Yeah.
Come for me.
Does this all last long? Like, what's the duration on these things?
So I'm gonna hang out a little bit like.
From a perception
I want to
perspective,
use all our stuff and it's only a minute.
I feel like
Kind of
does Ash feel like he's going to be able to stand a chance of what's about to happen?
What do you mean, stand a chance?
Do I feel, because a lot of things have happened. I've seen all the things happen, so I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of screwing this up by getting caught, would I be wise?
You're seeing if you have an opening.
Yeah, do I feel like I have a chance of screwing this all up? I'm not sure what I need to roll to get that feeling.
Right out in the open.
Right
New
out
perception.
there.
Yeah.
Come for me.
Does this all last long? Like, what's the duration on these things?
And Hex has disadvantages on what?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Any wisdom check.
Okay. What do you mean, stand a chance?
Well, that's what I chose.
9.
Sucks.
I mean, it looks as good as any.
Anyone using any weapons and no spells. That's crazy.
Okay.
I'm like, what the?
So before he does that, I'm like, do it in Draconic. So before you do that, I just kind of mentally say, do it in
Fight
Draconic.
him.
The chances of them actually knowing are less.
Remember, there's hundreds of these guys all around, so it's layered. You guys are in like a giant cave, but go ahead. I'm just letting. I'm setting it up.
But not all of them can hear, right?
Right.
Only the ones close
I
to
don't
us.
think Ash would act.
It's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah, do what you.
Alright, I'm praying for guidance on this.
Okay. Do
So I'm on
Yeah.
sleight of hand.
So is it? I'm sorry. Is it all dirt on the bottom and just
So
rocks
before he does
everywhere
that, I'm like,
else?
do it
A
in Draconic.
big
Where the
sand
underdog
pit.
sand
It
pit.
gives you
That I
like a
just
giant
kind
cave underneath.
Okay.
mentally say, do it in
Now, as you reach in,
The chances
you
of them
instinctively,
actually
since you
knowing
do this all the time,
are
close your eyes and reach out your hand. Immediately, another assassin close by, so it's later. And it just pushes you like a giant cave. But go ahead. I'm just letting. I'm setting it up.
But not all of them can hear, right?
Right.
Only the ones close to us.
Right. Yeah, I got that. It's up to you what you want
Smack her on
to
the
do.
butt, give her
Yeah,
anything?
do what you.
Like a plus
A
something?
little inspiration.
Plus a little pep in her step.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Plus minus 2.
Yeah.
Be like, did you see that, Damon? How quickly you get replaced?
Oh. Okay. So, reach in. You instinctively do this all the time. Anybody else gonna do anything? Close your eyes and reach out.
Not yet.
So your haste. Your haste. As you go in, you say a couple words, and you very convincingly give her a hug. You guys look like you guys could have been sisters at one point. And you could just sense that intimacy just for a split second. And in that second, a little pep in her step. The assassins around you just let
Plus
it go. 'Cause
minus
they
2.
think it's fun.
Be like, did you see that,
You
Damon?
whisper the words, and you
How
also
quickly you get
feel
replaced?
hasted.
What
Okay.
do you call it?
So,
Wraps or cloths?
anybody else gonna do anything? She's about to go have blood sport on this. You're hitting
Yeah,
this in
wraps.
glass.
Yeah.
Say a couple words.
He's
And
gonna strip down.
very convincingly give her a hug. You guys look.
Yeah.
like-
I think I have like traveler's clothes. I'm just gonna rip a shirt and I'm just gonna tie.
You just sense that intimacy just for a split second.
Show me dim
In that
back.
second,
Okay, pick a brick.
I love that gift, dude.
No,
I
bottom.
tie some cloth around my wrist and it's tucked like the long
words,
piece
and
in.
you also feel hasted. Okay. Now,
What do you call it? I can't.
so
Wraps
he's
or
reached
cloth.
the bottom step. You know, Brad Pitt in Fight Club, that's how like ripped he is. Not big or anything.
Wrap, yeah. Yeah.
He's just
Like a rock.
lean and he's just
Elvish
jacked.
ripped.
No
He's
fat.
just jacked. Walks towards the
I
center,
have like traveler's clothes. I'm just gonna rip a shirt.
stretches out,
Gonna tie.
and then you hear him just crack his knuckle.
Okay, pick a brick.
Let's go.
No,
I
bottom.
tie some cloth around my wrist and towards the center,
'Kay.
but not tucked like the long.
Turn around, you start stripping your stuff off. Did you do anything else before?
I'm just
She
gonna
gave
kind
me
of hang
put the
around with.
amulet on me.
Reach the bottom step.
And then just everything
You know,
else that they
back in
did.
Fight Club, that's how like ripped he is. Do a sleight of hand for that. He just
Like a rock.
do a sleight of hand for that one.
Elvish ripped.
Yeah.
Once you can see it, even if, I mean, if it's there, you're gonna see it.
Stretches
Well,
out. If
People are going to notice.
Yeah.
if that's what you think, then
Never mind.
let's go.
Oh, no,
Okay.
but not real close.
You pull it out and you go to class. Another assassin steps in and stops you.
But the assassins are like, what the heck?
Give me your other gun, and your other
Yeah.
gun, and
And
your
that
other
one.
gun. Give me
And
the one in
that
your
one.
boot.
The knife,
Yeah.
your sword, your bow. Come on. Do a
Okay.
sleight of hand for that. Step up.
Yeah, that's it.
You take off your leather
Remember, I
armor.
got my ring of communication, so.
That's right.
So now you stand in the center.
Yeah.
If that's what you think, then no armor or anything. So it's 10 plus your dexterity. That is your new armor class. Okay.
10 plus my
Pull
dexterity.
it out and you
There's
go
your armor
to
class.
class. Another assassin steps in and stops
Okay.
you.
But the assassins are like, what the
Because you're without your.
Yeah.
Give me your other gun, and your other
Yeah.
gun, and
And
your
that
other
one.
gun. Give me the
Knife.
one in your
That one.
boot.
The knife,
Yeah.
your sword, your bow.
Plus 2 to the.
Come on. And then plus 2 to that. So 16. You take off your leather
17.
armor.
Remember, I got my ring of communication, so. Kept me right where I was.
So now you stand
My dexterity's
in the
plus
center.
5.
That's not very fair.
5 plus 10, and then 2 is 17.
No
So
armor.
just where I
so
am.
it's 10
Can I
plus
kind
your
of step back
dexterity.
into the
That is your
shadows and try to activate the orb of dragonkind?
Okay. Already?
I just want to activate it.
We
I just want to get it ready. Can I do that?
ready? I ready my orb.
Is that power? Or should I just wait?
It's
Yeah,
up to
it's
you.
just
an
It's what you want to
instantaneous
do. It's what you
It
want to do.
doesn't take long for him to get it going.
That's fine.
It's up to you. What are you going to do? Take off your leather.
17.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
So now you stand.
My dexterity's plus
center.
5.
That's not very fair.
5 plus 10, and then
Okay, I'm gonna take that one. Natural
2
20.
is 17. So just where I am.
Okay.
Kind of step back into the shadows.
With your
try to activate the.
weeks with the dragon orb, you automatically your mind melts with it.
Already?
You have control of it.
Activate it.
Okay.
I just wanna
Step
get
up.
ready.
Strip off your armor. Ready? I ready my orb for initiative.
Is that power? Or should I just wait?
It's
Yeah,
up to
I was
you.
gonna
It's what you want to do. It's what you
It
want to
doesn't
do.
take long for him to
The
get going.
mojo's working.
A 3.
20. It's up to you. What are you going to do?
What about that inspiration? That, what she sang the song?
He wouldn't let a
the
song
bard
be
sing.
sang.
You guys are not very
Even my Thunderdome chant didn't give her inspiration. I don't know why.
No, but it got you to cast your thing. Okay.
But they could try it again throughout the fight,
Okay. Step up.
right?
Strip off. As you step forward, you can smell his familiar smell, and it brings back a lot of memories. And then he says, "Are you ready?" The mojo's working.
A 3. Well, I've
And
been.
before you could even speak, he strikes you across the face.
The face.
Mm.
I hate the face.
He wouldn't let a song be sang.
Now you're really pissing me off.
You guys are not very
Even my Thunderdome chant didn't give her inspiration. I don't know.
No, but it got you to cast your thing. Okay.
But they could try it again throughout the fight.
Okay.
He pimp slapped her like 5 times.
So takes a swing. You immediately sense it. Dodge out the way. But as you dodge out the way, he brings up a kick across your face. Boom! Ready? As you reel back from the blow, steady yourself up. 2 more blows come at you. Shoot, shoot. Barely dodging out of the way of them.
The face.
So you take
I hate the face.
He wouldn't let a song be sang.
6 points of damage.
Even my Thunderdome. You're all right.
Yeah,
You're all right.
You take 3. No, but it got you to cast your thing. Okay. So blow. You dodged it, then you get kicked in the head, and then you dodge 2 more of the punches coming.
So then
towards you.
immediately I speak into his head and I say, man, that didn't turn out
Dodge
how I
out the
thought
way,
it was
he
going
brings
to.
up a kick across your face. You're gonna try to do the as you reel back from the blow.
Awaken mind.
Steady yourself
mind.
up. 2 more blows come at you. Shoot, shoot. Barely dodging out of the way of them. So you take. This would be deception. 6 points of damage. I think this would be deception. Try
You're
that.
all right. You're all right.
Or sleight of hand or deception, whichever one you want to do. So blow.
Obviously, I have higher.
Dodged it, then you get kicked
I
in
would
the
prefer
head,
sleight of hand.
and then you dodge.
Give me a choice.
Yeah, go ahead.
So then immediately I go, I speak into his head and I say, "Man, that didn't turn out well."
You're gonna try
14.
to reel back from the blow. Okay.
Awaken mind.
You see him, for some reason, he seems out of the moment, momentarily. Right now, you could see what he wants to do, his next moves and stuff. What you can do?
So I just kind of start laughing and say, I'm really going to enjoy this.
Sleight of hand or deception, whichever one
Okay,
you want to do.
so I'm going to go ahead and
Obviously, I
I'm
have
going to kick the dirt
Give me a choice.
to try to get it in his face,
So then immediately I go,
Okay.
in his eyes and stuff.
that didn't turn out well.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, that's the,
Oh,
like the
okay.
hit.
Oh, I was just waiting for you.
What else are you gonna do? Because you have
Yeah,
how many
I
attacks?
have,
For
I
some
have
reason,
3 plus the 2,
seems out of the moment.
5.
Momentarily.
No, you're double. Your
Right
action's
now, you
double,
could.
so
Oh, it's
No,
double, so 6.
It's not 6. Because
So I have the
your
Underdark
ability,
Scout.
right,
allows
gives
me
you
to-
on your gives you 1 attack on your first.
Yes, but
It
then I
doubles your
have.
actions. So you would
So
have.
I'm going to go ahead and but I have that extra attack too. I'm going to kick the dirt for my 5th level. Try to get it in his face,
Right.
in his eyes.
So haste
extra
double.
action. She'll have an extra
Right, you'll have an extra action, but that 1 attack won't double.
Oh, I
But
So
your
it's
action
five.
attack. What else you can do? Because you
action.
have.
Go 5.
Yeah.
5.
With the haste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Five.
Okay. Yeah. 2.
Okay.
5.
All right.
So, what'd you roll?
Oh, it's double, so 6. A 12.
Well, that's only because she has the taste.
Plus whatever he tells me
ability-
to do for the dirt thingy.
Right.
Allows
No,
me
it'll be your
to-
1 attack on your first. It's dexterity or
And I
strength, whichever one you want to add. You would have.
But I have that extra attack too. For my 5th level. The
Right.
dexterity.
So haste double.
So it's
Right,
plus
you'll have
5.
an extra action.
So
but
17.
that 1 attack
Okay.
won't double.
And
But
then
your action
for
attack.
my first attack with the haste, I'm gonna
Okay.
try to. Oh wait, he doesn't have
Alright.
anything on his.
So,
He's not wearing any top. So I'm gonna try to grab his. Whatever he tells me. So I'm gonna grab his
Purple
shoulders.
nurple.
Or actually, I'm gonna grab his like arms on the side,
Whichever
and then
one
I'm going to kick his kneecap. I'm gonna put my foot behind it with his like front leg, and then my other foot I'm gonna kick his kneecap, trying to do it the opposite way backwards. 17. Trying to bust his kneecap.
Okay.
Trying to
Okay.
bust his kneecap for
Okay.
my first attack.
That's going. That will take.
I'm gonna try to. Oh wait, he doesn't.
You gotta roll the hit for that one.
He's not wearing any top. So I'm gonna try to grab his 13 plus. What do I have for that? No, I'm gonna grab his
Purple
shoulders.
Every time you roll the hit, it's gonna be strength or dexterity. You choose.
Oh,
which
so,
one.
okay, sorry. Okay. So plus 5, 18.
Okay.
Kick his kneecap.
As you dodge
Foot
the
behind
2,
it.
you come
My
up
front
and you
leg,
kick
and then
sand
My
up.
other foot, I'm gonna kick his kneecap.
Quickly kick the sand up that's in front of
The
you.
opposite way
You see a
back.
cloud of dust.
Trying to bust his kneecap.
Okay.
Trying
Hit
to
him
bust
right
his
in his
kneecap
face.
for
Okay.
my-
That's going. That will take. Okay. Instinctively, he puts his hands up in front of his face. You can tell he seems to be blinded a little bit. As he's blinded, you rush up, put your foot behind his front leg, kick in front, and you hear his leg extend. It's gonna be strength or dexterity. Roll
Oh, so, okay, sorry.
1d4
So
plus your
plus five,
strength.
18.
Okay. That's what your damage is gonna be. As you dodge the 2, you come up and you kick sand up.
2.
Quickly kick the sand up that's in front of you.
4.
You see a cloud of dust. 6?
Trying to bust his kneecap.
Hit him or is it 2 plus 2?
2 plus 2.
Okay. You see him back up a little bit, still blinded slightly. Instinctively, he puts his hands up. Falls prone onto his back. Seems to be blinded. Okay?
Okay.
As he's blinded, you
Then
rush up,
for my
put your foot behind his front leg,
second attack,
kick in front,
or
and you
action,
hear
sorry.
his leg extend. Roll
So he's all the way on the ground already?
Yes.
On his back?
on his back.
So she
Okay.
get advantage because he's prone?
Actually, you don't get advantage. Let me see.
Yeah, we talked about this last time.
Let me
You try to
see.
beat that guy's face apart.
Hang on. I'm missing a
think
page.
I thought you got advantage for melee attacks, but disadvantage for ranged attacks.
No, you're right. Still blinded slightly. But let me make sure. For me to speed this up. Onto his back. Okay?
Okay.
As he's blinded, you rush up,
For my
put your foot behind his front leg,
second attack,
kick in front, and you
action,
hear
sorry.
his leg. Okay, yeah, you would have advantage.
So he's all the
That
way
means
on
you roll
the ground
twice.
already? On his back?
Breach attack.
So she
Okay.
get advantage.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go over there and I'm going to, trying to think what I'm gonna do next.
Hang on. I'm missing a page.
I thought you got
I'm gonna get on
advantage
top.
for melee attacks, but disadvantage for.
And then I'm gonna,
No, you're right.
I'm gonna box his ears.
Okay? Make sure. And what are you gonna do for a second attack? Speed this up.
Okay.
So you roll.
Okay,
You
so
roll
I'm
those
gonna
rolls.
box his ears and then I'm gonna gouge his eyes with my nails
Okay?
and my thumbs.
So roll, you have advantage on the first roll, and then advantage on the second roll. Okay? Yeah, you would have advantage. That means you roll twice. Breach attack.
23 on the first one. Over
Okay.
there and I'm going to, just a regular roll on the second one,
Advantage.
on both. 18 plus 5, 24, I'm gonna get on top,
Okay.
23. And then I'm gonna
Boom! Slap both of his ears.
box his ears.
Roll damage for that one. Then as he screams in pain, you reach down and try to gouge out his
box
eyes.
his ears and
Put
I'm
both
gonna
thumbs
gouge
in
his
there.
eyes with my nails. So the first one is
So roll, you have advantage on the first roll, and then advantage on the
4.
second. Okay.
Straight. Keep rolling the damn 2, another 4 for the second one. 23.
Okay.
The 2 just won't
He's like a
go
second
away.
hit points, though, isn't he?
Alright.
I mean, he's.
So as you're gouging deep into
Here,
him,
you want another dice?
Heard that from Force Grid.
Yeah.
I did.
Here, 24. Let me get on top.
and with that, he grabs both your hands, rolls you over, and you're prone on your back.
Okay.
Oh,
So I still have
There's-
two more actions
He
because I get
screams
5.
in pain. You reach down and try to.
I
gouge
did the
out his
leg,
pain.
I did
Put both
the
thumbs
ears,
in there.
and I did the first one.
Now
the
you
eyes.
kicked sand, kicked his legs.
Okay, so that's what I was asking before.
Well, yeah,
about
that's
the
why you had to
sand.
roll for it.
Okay, sand, leg.
So you have,
So I still have
one more.
one left.
One more.
One more left.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
So the eyes is not
Second
doing
hit
anything.
points, though, isn't he?
Alright.
I mean, he's.
No. So as you're what are you gouging
Okay.
deep into him. Yeah, but that didn't happen yet. What are you gonna do?
BJJ folks, what should I do?
What are you gonna do? You're on top still. You're on top. He didn't flip you over yet
Oh.
because you have one more attack. So
Okay.
what are you gonna do?
All right. Well, I'm going to punches or punches like
Throw.
windpipe. Yes.
Kick. Okay. Roll. Kicked his legs.
Okay, so that's what I was
Advantage.
asking before.
Well, yeah,
about
that's
the
why you had to roll for it.
Okay, sand, leg.
So you have
So I still have
one more.
13.
Nyla!
13.
So the eyes is not doing anything.
As you rear back, throw a punch, moves out the way, and you hit sand. And with that, he grabs your hand, rolls you back over. You're now prone. That doesn't count.
Sorry.
You're on top. Now he's gonna take swings at you
Oh.
because you have one more attack. So
Okay.
what are you gonna do? Oh, he gets
All right.
advantage.
Well, I'm going to punches like
Equal
Yeah.
or unarmed,
Okay.
basically, right?
Roll.
Or unarmored,
Okay, so that's what I
which is what, 10 plus dex?
Yeah, she's got insanely high magic.
13.
13. As rear back, he rolls you over. He starts swinging, shoot, but you dodging quickly out the way. Parry all 3 of his blows. Go ahead, your turn. What are you gonna do?
Sorry.
So is he holding my hands? Is it
No,
like
he's
how
swinging.
am I-
You're down on your back, and he's swinging.
Like a ground and pound?
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to take a hit on his ribs.
While you're on your back. You have,
That's
okay?
why I'm asking.
I said you
Yeah.
were on your back.
Yeah.
And he's on top of you, swinging. He's not holding your arms or anything.
Okay, well I'm gonna try
Is
to
he
break his
sitting on her?
nose.
Is he sitting on her?
Or you could flip
Or
it
stand-
too.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
You could use an action.
He's on. You will do what you want. Start swinging. He's on top. But you
Okay,
dodge
well
it.
then I'll flip him.
parry all three of his blows. Go ahead. Your turn. What are you gonna do?
16 plus 5, 21. Is he holding my?
You don't get advantage because you're on
Oh,
your back.
oh,
You're
okay.
down on your
Well, I
back.
rolled
Back.
16 the first time. Plus 5 is 21. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
So with that, you grab his flailing arms as he comes swinging at you. You grab both his arms, putting your foot in his hip. You roll and flip him over. I said you were he lands on his feet. He's on top of you. But you are now on your feet also.
Okay, well I'm gonna try to break his nose. Okay.
Or you could flip it.
Yeah.
You could use an action.
He's on.
So okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm waiting on.
Okay.
It's your turn. I'm
I
waiting on you.
know.
You have to speed
Okay,
this
well
up.
I'm gonna try to break his nose.
You swing punch.
Up like
And
that to
also
break his
always,
nose.
like, hit
Yeah,
him in
punch.
between.
Yes. Up.
You don't get
Break
advantage.
his nose.
'cause you're
Like,
on-
oh,
Okay.
oh.
He is a guy.
Well, I
and you're
rolled
not.
16 the first time. Plus 5 is 12.
Okay. 12 altogether. So with that, take a swing. You grab miss. Flailing arms as he comes swinging at you. You grab both
Okay,
his
and I'm
arms.
gonna use my
Putting your foot in his hip.
action
You
movement to
roll,
move back.
Flip him over. I said you were he lands on his feet. How many feet? But you are now on your feet also.
I'll move about 20.
Okay. 20 feet.
So, okay, I'm just making
Okay.
You see style.
I'm waiting on. It's your turn. I'm waiting on you. You have to speed
Okay,
this
well
up.
I'm gonna
So-
try to.
But she's talking
So she's-
into her ring,
I'm over here going like this into my Kirby's.
rocking yourself.
punch.
It'll be okay. We'll get out.
Break his nose. Like, oh.
You see her kind of levitating.
12.
As you back away, he starts running across the sand towards you.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my.
Jumping up in the air, he does like a Superman punch. Boom!
Captain Kirk goes up.
I didn't see that.
About
Captain.
No.
20.
Okay, 20 feet. That. So, he jumps, rushes up, jumps across, connects. Boom!
Okay, well I'm gonna
So,
try to.
But she's
so
talking
she's
into her ring,
takes 6 damage from that.
rocking yourself.
Still good?
It'll be okay. We'll get out.
And as he comes down with his punch, quickly swings with his left hand, hits. 3. Across your jaw. Jumping up in the air, he does like a Superman punch. Boom!
Captain Kirk goes up.
And he misses with his roundhouse kick to your head. I didn't see that. Okay.
Alright.
Taunt him.
So,
So,
Taunt him.
jumps,
Taunt him.
rushes up, jumps across. Yeah, she's fairly close.
But she's talking into her ring.
Take 6 damage from that. Okay.
Be okay. We'll get out.
And when I do that, I'm gonna sing.
And as he comes down with his punch, quickly swings. You have the touch with guidance. Hits.
I have to touch for guidance.
3. Rolled with disadvantage. Sleight of hand. And he misses with his roundhouse kick. Because everybody's focusing on them fighting. And then you're reaching out to touch. Right. It's pretty obvious. But go ahead. Because everybody's focused on the fight. And anybody reaching in or seeing, they could see that. Okay?
The worst, right?
Yeah, this is the worst of the two.
With his punch,
So,
you have the touch with guidance. As you reach out, another hand grabs you and pushes it down. Roll with disadvantage.
okay.
Talk
I'm gonna-
smack to him.
I'm gonna try to grab his arm
Because
and like
everybody-
get behind him,
everybody's
and I'm gonna try to
focusing
like
on them
dislodge
fighting.
his shoulder.
And then you're reaching out to okay. Touch. All right. Right. It's pretty obvious. But go ahead. Because everybody's focused on the fight.
23.
And anybody reaching in or seeing, they could see that. So he swings, he misses the last one. Quickly grab his arm, spin him around,
The worst of
and
the
you
two.
try cranking on the shoulder. Do a strength check. No, strength. Do
Oh.
a strength check. Another hand grabs you and pushes it down.
12 plus 2, 17. Okay.
Talk smack to him.
I'm gonna try to grab his.
And with that spinning around, you start cranking on his arm. He quickly spins out of it.
Just lodge his shoulder. Okay, I'm still behind him.
No, he is now in front of you. He's spun out of it, so he's in front of you.
Okay, well I'm gonna reach up for his neck and then bring him down and knee his face for my second.
So you basically like a Muay Thai clinch.
Swings.
Okay.
He misses the last
So
one.
do go ahead, roll the hit, spin him around, and you try
Okay.
cranking on the shoulder.
17 plus 5.
Okay, now do a strength. No strength. Do
Oh.
a strength check.
8 plus 2. 10.
10 strength.
I'm gonna try to grab his.
And with that spinning around, you start cranking on his arm. He quickly spins out of it. With that, you reach behind his neck,
I'm still behind him.
quickly bring your knee up, and it connects with a loud crack. He's spun out of it, so he's in front of you. Roll damage.
Well, I'm gonna reach up for his neck and then bring him down and knee his face. 5 seconds.
Basically like a Muay Thai clinch. Okay. So do go ahead, roll the hit, spin him around.
That's all my. Okay.
You're hasting.
Action.
Don't you have another round of attacks?
That was just that one turn. 10.
Do
That's
what?
what haste. What?
Haste,
haste
what?
was a time.
Haste is a timed one.
It's for 1 minute.
It's like, yeah, it's like 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, you get.
Okay, well that's why I haven't been using it because I just thought it was one
Yeah, I
turn.
keep looking at you like, come on,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
We thought that's what she told me. It was
Yeah.
just up to
Yeah,
1
Haste is 1 minute.
6
And
seconds.
he
Right.
said it, he
6
said it was
seconds,
still
6
working.
seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, we're only halfway
Okay.
through.
So then I can keep attacking then. So he's all, is his nose broken? He's all
Ah,
bloody?
he's getting
What's going
he's
on?
getting bloody.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to get behind him again. And I'm gonna try to unravel the wrap that I had on my hand because I tucked in a piece of it and I'm gonna try to
That's
choke
what
it.
haste. What?
Haste, what? Haste
Okay,
is
you're gonna have to do a
timed
sleight of hand
For 1 minute.
on this
It's like, yeah, it's like 10
Wait, what
minutes
are you
or
trying to do?
something like that.
Again, choke again?
Okay, well that's why I
because it's
haven't
gonna
been
be
using it.
considered a weapon.
I just thought so 18
Keep looking at you like, come on,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
We thought that's what she told me. It was
Yeah.
22.
Haste is 1 minute.
And he
Right.
said it, he said it was still working.
6 seconds, 6 seconds. Well, hold on.
Yeah, we're only halfway
Okay.
through.
I'm just saying it's gonna be considered a weapon.
So
Are
he's
you
all
sure you want to do that?
broken. He's
It's
Oh
on
yeah,
you.
What do you-
you're
what do you-
beating him
That's
up
what I'm
already.
trying to
I wouldn't
tell
risk
you.
it.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
risk it if you're beating him up.
Okay. Get behind him again. So I'm gonna try to unravel. All right, so I'll just use my hands. I tucked in a piece of it. Yeah, I'll jump, go behind him and try to choke him.
Yeah, brain choking.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that roll. 18 plus slate plus. Yeah.
Okay? You get behind him and you lock him like a rear naked choke. You do a strength.
That's what she told me.
Haste is 1 minute.
And he said it was still working.
Just 7.
I'm just saying it's that he breaks free of it. Are you sure you want to do that? You're still behind him though. You got one more attack.
You're beating him up already. I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't risk it if you're beating him up.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. All right, so I'll just use my hands. Yeah, I'll jump. So I'm gonna try to just hit him in the ribs from behind.
You like punch him in the
Ooh,
ribs.
kidney punch.
So I'm gonna use that roll. 18 plus slate 19 plus 5.
Okay? You get behind him and you lock him like a rear naked choke. You do a strength.
Okay.
Roll damage, 1d4 plus
5, 7.
5 altogether. He breaks free of it. Still behind you. Reeling back, he steps back, clutching his side. Looks at you. Looks like someone has gotten stronger. Flexes. It's coming at you.
So I'm gonna try to just hit him in the ribs.
Ooh, kidney punch.
So I'm gonna use that roll. 18 plus slate.
Although there's a video.
So with that, again, he starts flurry punches at you. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Only one connects. Take 6 damage. 5 altogether. He breaks. Reeling back, he steps back, clutching his side.
80. I'm good.
Looks at you. Looks like someone has gotten stronger. It is
This can
your
go for
go.
another
Flexes
hour.
You're still not at what my max hit was.
coming at you. Go ahead.
Okay, and he's in front of me now.
He's in
Face
front
to
of
face
you.
again. Okay.
She took a feed.
So I'm gonna try to kick him in the ball
Okay.
first.
She's telling yours.
What's she doing?
19.
19 hits. So with that, again, starts flurry punching. You swing up your boot, shoot. Only one connects. Hit him straight up the giblets. Go ahead and roll the damage.
3.
3.
I forgot you gave me yours with dice. I've been keep rolling with the other one. Okay. Does he fall? Does he double over? Nothing. He just takes it like a man.
You know.
Nice kick.
Go ahead. No, with that, he just kind of brushes it off.
Face again. Okay. So I'm going to try.
Natural 20.
Okay. So I'm going to try to kick him in the
Kick to
face.
nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brushed off.
He just brushed it off.
Oh no.
So I'm going to try to kick him in the face. 16.
16.
Yes.
16 misses. Hit him straight up the
Okay.
giblet.
So then I'm going to
Damage.
try to kick him again. One more time.
You're like, no cups.
3.
3.
17.
17 hits. Okay. Okay. Is that your last attack?
Does he fall? Does he double over?
Is that your last attack?
Takes it like a man. Let's see. I kicked him in the balls.
No, with that, he just kind of
And then I
brushes
kicked
it
him in the
off.
face and missed. Okay. Kicked him again.
Natural 20.
Got it. I'm gonna try to kick him
Okay,
in
you're
the
gonna get
face.
four.
So I get one more.
Okay.
Brush it off. Okay.
That's how we should just roll all your attacks. Oh
So I'm gonna try to kick him in the face. 16. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to. So then I'm gonna try to grab his. Try to kick him again.
Like, no
Wrist
cups.
and break his wrist. 3.
Okay.
17.
17 hits. Okay.
13.
You reach out. Is that your last attack? And quickly moves out the way.
3.
Is that your last attack?
Kicked him in the balls.
No, with that. Someone give me another dice.
What you need, man?
Another 20.
You know, we like it.
Hang on a minute. I need another one.
Here, man.
So you touched my dice and gave me freaking horrible mojo.
I told you the mojo was working the other way, man.
I have very neutral mojo.
Okay. With that, the first 2 blows, throws a kick, you dodge out the way. Throws a punch, you dodge out the way. Quickly closes the gap, headbutts you. Boom! You take 14 points of damage. And roll a. Do a dexterity saving throw. I need another one.
Here, man.
So you touched my dice and gave me
17.
horrible mojo. As you step back, you start seeing stars,
I told you the mojo was working.
Oh,
and your
I've
vision
been-
starts blurring slightly, but then it sharpens quickly. 2 blows back in the fight. You dodge out the way.
I'm sorry.
Throws a punch.
Say that again.
Your vision was blurring because of such a heavy blow. Boom! Now your
I
vision's
can
back.
see it. Okay.
You
Have I been
take
adding the wrong thing?
Yeah,
It's
for the
supposed to be
saving
this?
throw.
Okay,
yeah.
that's right.
so
Sure. Okay.
the
Yep.
vulnerability potion and
done.
roll
Okay. All right. So you said just go ahead and roll all 4
Yeah,
first,
just say what
and
you're
then
gonna
we're
do.
gonna do.
No, I want to do this, and then roll.
Okay.
That many times.
All right. So I'm gonna try to
As you step back, you start seeing stars.
hit him again
Your
in
vision
the
starts
side,
blurring
in the
slightly. The same
liver.
side that you hit before.
Yeah.
Okay.
same side, and then I'm gonna try to
Your vision was blurring.
take him down,
Such a heavy blow.
tackle him,
Your vision's back.
see
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to get a hold of the leg that I messed up before and crank on it.
So. Okay.
Yep.
I said that's all you can do if you can bust out. So roll 3 times.
All right. So you said just go ahead and roll all 4.
Yeah,
first,
just say what
and
you're gonna
then
do.
We're gonna do.
No, I want to do this. Well, you just tell me as you roll.
Oh, 9, 7, and 7. So I'm gonna try to.
As you step
Okay.
back, start
Plus
seeing
my,
stars.
but I have to add the dexterity to it,
Your
right?
vision
On the
starts
side,
blurring
in the
slightly. The same
liver.
side that you hit before.
Yeah.
Okay. Dime plus 5 is
And then I'm gonna try to 13.
your vision
Right.
was blurring.
Take him down. 14. Tackle him. And 12 and 12.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to
As you
get
go
a
in,
hold of the leg that I
you
messed
swing for the same side rib, you miss. As you go for a takedown, quickly dodges out the way. So roll 3 times. And so your last attack misses also.
Okay.
Okay. Seeing his opportunity again. He gives closes the distance.
So 9, 7, and 7. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
plus my, but I have to add the dexterity to it. On the side, my liver.
side that you hit before.
Yeah.
Dime plus 5 is.
And I'm gonna try to 13. Take him down.
As you're going for the technique, you quickly dodges to the side. Sweeps his leg, misses. Tries to kick you, misses. Coming down with a punch across your jaw. Connects. Quickly dodges out. You take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And as you stagger backwards, he immediately goes for another punch and he misses. Seeing his opportunity again. Closes the distance.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and try to kick his face again. And then after that, I'm going to try to punch his face.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll try to kick his knee again.
The same knee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's 3.
As you're going for the technique,
And I get one more, right?
Quickly
And then I'll
dodges
try
to
to
the side. Sweeps his leg, misses. Tries to kick you, misses. Coming down with a punch
I'll
across
try
your
to
jaw.
punch his throat.
Connects. Okay. You take 10 points of damage.
9,
And as you stagger backwards, he
15,
immediately goes for another punch and misses.
12,
Seeing his opportunity. 17,
and 8, 13.
13. So 2 of those hit.
All right. So
You
I'm going to kick
miss
his
with,
and try to kick
yeah,
his
you
face
miss with the
again.
kick, but hit with the punch,
And then after that,
and then you
try to
quickly
punch his
connect.
face.
And you do like a side
After
kick straight
that,
to
I'll
the
try to
same
kick his
knee.
knee again.
So roll damage twice.
So that's 3.
You're going for the
And I get one more, right?
Quickly.
And then I'll try to
Sweeps his
3.
leg, misses.
Right. Am I using this one or this
Coming
one?
down with a punch
I'll
across
try
your
to
jaw.
punch. Yeah. 3,
Connects.
3 and
Okay.
4.
You take 10 points. 7.
9,
And as you stagger backwards,
15,
okay.
12,
Staggering backwards, you see his knee starting to turn red, and he seems to kind of limp on it. Goes in. You miss with the kick, but hit with the punch, and then you quickly connect. And you do like a side kick straight to the same knee. As he goes in to try and throw another punch, you see him stumble on his knee, and quickly just crumbles down to one knee.
3.
That's it.
Am I using
He rolled 2 1s.
Okay. 3 and 4.
Anybody else has another one?
It don't
Here,
matter,
here,
man.
here.
It don't
It
even
does, it
matter.
does. I got this.
Your
Not,
moto's
not,
working against
I
you.
don't know.
I
'cause
didn't do anything bad in this one.
You touched it.
It don't
I've
even
been rolling
matter.
good.
All right.
Matt
what we gonna
Damon's
do?
going down.
Matt Damon.
Nah.
That was
Alright,
a critical
so I'm gonna-
roll, guys, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
So I'm going to
blessed.
hurry up over there and try to get behind him. I'm going to yank his hair back. I'm going to try to
As he
dig
goes
my
in,
fingers into gouge his
to
eyes
try-
again.
okay. Another punch.
She's going
Yeah.
full on girl. Pull hair claw.
Quickly just
Yeah.
crumble. Do okay, roll the hit. It'll take
Okay.
2 actions.
actions.
Anybody else has another one?
Don't
Here,
matter,
here,
man.
here.
It
It
don't
does,
even
it does. I
matter.
got this.
Your
Not,
motor's
not,
working against
I
you.
don't know.
I didn't do anything bad. This is a big one, right?
touched it.
It don't
I've
even
been rolling
matter.
good.
I'm not telling you guys anything.
This
You
is
just-
good.
Give me whatever you have.
Okay, it's 15 plus your dexterity.
All right. So I'm going to 20.
Okay.
I'm going to hurry up over there and try to get
Do
behind
strength.
him,
Do 1
yank
strength check.
his hair back. I'm going to try to dig my fingers in 4.
Strength
Oh,
check.
sorry.
She's going full on girl. So I immediately start speaking into it. I'm like, man,
12.
she's going to beat me.
Okay, roll the hit. 12. It'll take 2 actions. He'll get a disadvantage.
Are you going to
I
roll
say
something to
disadvantage.
counter that?
Do what?
Yeah.
All right, can I make it a 5? This is a big one, right?
Yeah. Do.
I'll be rolling good.
I'm not telling you guys anything.
This is
Just-
good.
Give me whatever you have.
Okay.
So can I like start praying? My lips move.
Okay.
Hurry up over there and try to
Do strength. Do 1 strength check.
I think she's doing pretty good. I wouldn't, honestly, as
wait until.
I probably
Oh,
wouldn't
sorry.
have us jump in anymore. I feel like we've done enough to help her.
Well, okay, I'm still praying, but I can still pray even though I'm not stealthy. You can join me.
12?
Yeah, I'm praying.
It's freedom of religion, man. You can't stop me.
I know.
Okay.
Did you-
So.
Freedom of religion. It's like constitutional stuff.
Yeah.
All right, can I make it a 5? And
Do. Okay.
action.
So. run over there quickly. As he stumbles on his knee, you run up behind him, grab his hair, pull it back. As you reach and dig down in his eyes, you immediately draw blood from one of his eyes. He is now blinded in one eye.
Honestly,
So I used 2 actions. I got 2 more.
have us different anymore. I feel like
Yeah, I'd say you have 2 more.
Okay. So since he's down on one knee, I'm gonna grab both his wrists, pull his arms up. I'm gonna put my leg
freedom of
behind
religion,
his
man.
back, and I'm just gonna yank
Okay, I
him
will
all the way
take
up.
both of your actions
Yep,
for that.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna crank his arms all the way up. Back. 19 plus 5.
Okay. Action. So, run over there quickly as he stumbles on his knee.
Matt Damon, kneel before Zod.
Do a strength check. Dig down in his eyes. Immediately draw blood from
sorry.
his eyes.
Dude, have you seen the Patton Oswalt where he
14
plays the lawyer?
plus 2, 16.
Oh my god, it's so funny. We're done playing.
2 more.
Yeah, I'd say you have
16. Okay.
16.
So since he's down
Okay,
on
with
one
that,
knee,
you
I'm
run
gonna
up behind, you
grab
grab both his arms and start cranking back. But he's just too strong and puts his arms back. But roll damage, because it does some. And roll damage for the eye strike.
I'm gonna crank his arms all the way up. Back. 5 and then 6. 11.
action.
So, run over there quickly as he stumbles on his knee.
Matt Damon,
Whole lot
kneel
better.
before
Okay.
Zod.
Do a strength check. Quickly getting back on his feet, he swings around.
14 plus 2, 16.
Oh my god, it's so funny. We're done playing.
As he jumps up, swings around, back fist you. Bam! Follows over the back fist with a punch. Okay, with that, you run up behind, you grab both his arms and start cranking back. But he's just too strong and puts his arms back. But roll damage, because it does some. And roll damage for the eye. 15 points of damage from that.
Crank his arms all the way up. Back.
Boy can
5
punch.
and then okay. 6.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah. Okay.
What are you sitting
So,
at? Okay.
52.
Do a strength check.
Okay.
Quickly getting back on
So
his
I'm
feet,
gonna
he swings
again hit his knee again
around. Okay.
and try to kick it one more time.
All right.
And then I'm gonna kick his face,
Okay.
and then
Jumps up, swings around, back fist
I'm
you.
going to
Follows over the back fist with a punch.
punch him in the ribs again.
Okay.
That's 3, right?
So,
So kick him in
Punch.
the knee, kick him in the face, punch him on the side, and then I'm gonna try to hit him in the throat again.
okay.
So
Good.
18. Yeah, it's 9. Yeah. Okay.
What are you sitting at?
2. Okay. 6. So I'm gonna again
Okay, your first strike
hit
hits.
his knee again.
Across his face. Bam!
Try to kick it one more time.
Roll damage.
And then I'm gonna kick the knee was first,
Okay.
right?
that
Knee,
was the
face,
Knee.
side,
Okay.
and throat. Going to
Follows over the back fist with a punch.
punch him in the
Save knee, and you see him again. He just stumbles, but he still stands. Roll damage.
kick him in
Punch.
the knee, kick him in the face,
5.
punch him on the
Okay.
side, and then I'm gonna try to hit him in the throat again.
Okay. Quickly, see, gets back up, starts snapping his fingers in his neck.
Yeah.
Hear the just bone crunching. Swings.
2. 6.
Okay, your first strike hits. Across his face. Bam! Roll damage.
Kick the knee was first, right? Knee, face, side,
With that.
and throat.
Quick like lightning. Bam, 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 bam. Hit you. That was 4 times. It only hit you 3 times. 3 times you take 17 points of damage.
Okay. 5. Punch him on the side. And then I'm gonna try to hit him in the throat. Okay. 35.
Starts snapping his fingers in his neck. Hear the just bone crunching. Swings. Okay. Sleight of hand. With that quick like lightning. Bam, 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 bam. Hit you. That was 4 times. It only hit you 3 times. 3 times you take. If you're gonna 17 points of any movement, they're watching you guys.
Yeah.
Anything that you do, they're
You
watching.
guys have to do it quietly. Okay. 35.
I cast guidance on myself, and Okay.
I could.
Sleight of hand. You could.
I assume you have intrinsic guidance if you have guidance.
No, it doesn't work like that.
No? Because it still has to take an action word. You know, I just
You're the cleric. You should be doing something. He's like,
He's watching.
Zero.
he's like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. She's at 35.
He has 0
She
sleight
know
of
how to
hand.
take punch.
Anything that you do.
You guys have to do it.
Where I come from, this is
Alright.
shields are
But did you die?
It'd be 5.
So, do what?
It would have been 5, so it wouldn't work. Still.
You could.
Not very stealthy.
As you grab one of the beads and start the chant, one of the assassins grabs you, picks you up, and starts leading you. You're the cleric. You should be doing something. Out back. You are no longer in the arena. You are no longer in the arena. She's at 35.
He
Okay.
has 0 sleight of hand.
Anybody else gonna do anything?
Worth it.
No, you wouldn't have gotten through
Anybody
the
gonna
spell. It would have stopped you before you cast it.
But did you die?
Bless you.
It'd be 5.
So,
I did.
do what?
I need to see something. No, they still would have stopped you. He wasn't moving. They stopped
So
Good.
I wanted to follow them out.
As you grab one of the beads. So you're leaving to follow.
Yeah, I'm trying
Okay.
to just stay behind him. And the second I see that he
Assassins
separates
grabs you.
himself from her, I
Picks you
wanted
up.
to.
Starts leading you. You're the cleric. You should be doing something. Out back.
Is there anybody out there
You are
with
no
that?
longer in the arena. You are no longer. No, you could leave that. But sleep.
0 okay?
You have to get. Anybody else gonna do more than their hit points?
No, you wouldn't have gotten through the spell.
Yeah, I would have cast it as a level 4,
But did you die?
which
Okay.
would give me 7, 9, 11. So that might not work. It'd be max. I wanted to follow them out.
Nice. Say what?
Max, if I rolled 8s for all of it, it would be 88. The second
Okay.
I see that.
I mean, it's up to
I
you.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it until it's level 4.
I think they have more than 88 hit points.
Well, I'd probably roll like 50.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I'm
they
That's a
even have more
perfect.
than 80.
That's a perfect roll.
No, you can
Yeah.
leave that.
At least the guys we were fighting out there seem to.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do
Anybody
it.
else gonna do more than their hit points?
Next thing walks back to the spell.
Yeah, I would have cast it as a level.
Y'all are like second guessing everything that you
Well-
do tonight. No.
She'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Max, if I rolled 8s for all of it, it would be 88.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it until it's level.
You just have to run faster than they can stop you.
Well, I'd probably roll like 15.
Well, I'm just saying. I think they
Okay.
That's a perfect. That's a perfect roll.
And with that, you kind of step back into the shadows, whispering your prayer.
No, I'm not gonna do
How much does it heal? Do you have the touch or anything?
No, it's within line of sight.
Okay. Y'all are like second guessing everything that you do tonight.
She'll be alright. It'll be alright. You roll 2d8.
Do I need to roll the 2d8?
Yes, you cast it.
Sorry.
You just have to run faster than they can stop you.
9 plus 6 is 15. So.
15.
Okay.
Okay. You feel slightly energized. Anybody else gonna do anything? No? Whispering your prayer.
So when they walk me out,
They're walking you out, yeah.
is there anyone that's staying with me, or does they like close the door and now I'm just out?
Oh no, you remember how you walked in, it was pitch black and everything else? You're leaning back through those corridors, all the way back through the corridors. Right, so that means in pitch black, you see as dim light, meaning that you only could probably see about 30 feet. You cast it. But it's, so it would be dim light that you see. What do you want to try to do?
I'm gonna cast fast without charging to
Feel
back in.
slightly energized. Anybody else gonna do anything? What you want to do? No? Okay.
That's what I'm asking. Are there two people with me, or did they
There's
just
one person with you walking you out. I said one person.
one
God,
person with me walking me out?
walking you out through these corridors. They're right beside you, walking you out. Right, so you're going to cast Pass Without a Trace. You see as dim light, Okay. That you only could probably see about cast pass without a trace, but it's
And so now
so it would be dim light that you see.
back into.
You're going to try to. What do you want to try to do?
I wonder if he's gotten any disadvantage for that.
Feel slightly energized. So that's the thing. It doesn't really work like that where you go, if you're beside somebody and they see you, you can't just like disappear like invisibility with stealth.
Okay,
I said one person
I'm gonna cast
walking you out through these
now
corridors. You can do
which
that.
I can do to get
The right
30
beside you,
feet
walking you out.
away from this.
And then try to
And then I'm
step
gonna
out.
pass.
That
Okay.
isn't doing well.
Now that would work. With that,
Yeah.
disappear
I keep
quickly.
hitting that one.
Startled, he looks around. You're 30 feet behind him. In pitch black darkness, past all that trace, you duck in the corridor. Now you're gonna try to make it back. Do intelligence check to see if you can remember how to get back there. If you're beside somebody and they see you,
Okay.
you can't just like disappear like invisibility. Back to you.
So I'm going to move to the side with her where he's blind on that eye,
Okay.
so he can't really
Right.
see from the peripheral
And then try
view.
to.
So then I'm going to try to
Okay.
punch him,
Now that
punch
would
his
work.
face from that
That-
side,
Right. Disappear
and
quickly.
then I'm going to try
Startled,
to
he looks around.
punch his
You're 30 feet.
liver
behind.
again.
Okay. In pitch black
Then
darkness,
I'm going to go
past all that
ahead
trace,
and
you
try to break his wrist,
duck in the corridor.
and then
Now you're
I'll
gonna try to make it back.
bite his ear.
All right.
Can I see how he's doing?
Oop.
Can I get an indication from visually how he's doing?
So he seems to be doing all right.
He seems to be doing all right.
Yeah.
Do I-
I mean, he's bloodied and everything, but
Right, but
the fight still seems to
he
be.
seems to have a lot of life
13.
still left in him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he still seems to be going. You get advantage on these attacks. Right.
And then I'm going to try to
Was on the blind
roll
side.
twice for each one.
Okay. Okay. You make it all the way back. And you sneak in, because with the pass without trace, into the crowd, unseen.
For each four, yeah. I'm writing both numbers down for each one.
You don't need to roll. You just roll the highest one.
I know, but I do 4.
He seems to be doing all
4
right.
attacks, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm just.
I mean, he's bloodied and everything, but the fight
I don't pick
still
one.
seems
I
to
just
be-
pick one number for all of them.
No. You have advantage for each one.
Yeah,
You pick
that's
the
what
highest
I'm doing.
number.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just
You get
writing the
advantage
numbers
on-
down.
She's just
For
writing down
each-
so she
for each
remembers.
one?
Yeah, I'm rolling
Okay.
all 4, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna pick the highest for each one.
Oh
Right?
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's how it works, right?
It's not the 4 highest out of all 8. It's,
Yeah,
you
for each attack.
Yeah.
you
she
roll
hasn't-
2 and then
No,
you
she's
roll
just
I'm
written out 1, 2,
pre-rolling.
3, 4, and then she's writing.
I'm pre-roll. Yeah.
Don't mess with the system. You don't need to roll. You just roll the
So
highest
18. I know, but 21.
one.
24.
I mean, he's bloodied and
24. I don't pick 18, 21, 24, and 24.
No. So all your attacks hit. The highest number.
fried rice.
I'm just
Hit him in the face. Hit him in the same rib.
Yeah, I'm rolling all 4, and then I'm gonna pick
And
the
what was the other two?
highest, right? I was gonna break his wrist
It's not the
and
4
bite his ear off.
Okay, you
Yeah,
try
for
to
each
bite.
attack.
Yeah.
You roll
You try to
2,
break his
and
wrist.
then
No,
you
she's
roll-
written out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just roll damage for all of them.
I'm free roll. Yeah.
Don't mess with the system.
So 18. I know, but 21,
And just give me the total at the end.
20,
You don't want to code
No
numbers.
codes. I don't like
19.
19.
18, 21, 24, and 24.
So all your attacks hit the highest number.
Fried rice.
Hit him in the face. Hit him in the same rib.
Yeah, I'm rolling
Okay.
all 4. And then
With that, and what was the other two? You punch him, hit him in the same rib,
I was gonna break his wrist,
grab, reach up to break his wrist.
bite his ear off.
Too strong, but still you hear bones cracking. It didn't break. You bite him in his ear. You rip off the top part of his ear. Yeah. The pointy part.
Yeah.
The most important part of the ear.
I see that and I go,
I know, he's not enough. He's not enough anymore.
19.
19.
24 and 24.
Okay. With that in his rage, he uppercuts you. Bam! Knocking lose a couple teeth. They don't fall out. You just feel it jar your whole
Punch
head.
him.
And with that, as you stagger backwards, he runs, tackles you. Do a strength check.
Bite him in his ear.
6.
With that, you're prone on your back, and he's on top. The pointy part.
The most important part of the ear.
I see that and I go,
Take 9 points of damage. Okay, he's on top.
With that in his rage,
You're now prone.
bam, knocking loose
Okay.
a couple teeth. They don't
I'm
fall
gonna
out.
try
You
to
just
flip
feel it
him over.
jar your whole head.
Okay, strength.
With that, as you stagger backwards,
He runs, tackles you.
17.
do a strength
Okay,
check.
with that, quickly roll on top. Okay,
Bite him
And then I'm going to use the rest of my 3 actions to just
with that, you're
pound his
prone
face.
on your back. He's on top.
can I see from,
1.
see from the outside? Can we any like advantage that she may have, like any weakness that he might be exhibiting that she might be able to get?
6, 17, and 8.
But if you want to risk it, yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't want to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Go ahead.
You can
6, 17, and 8.
I'm okay with doing
So the 17 hits.
Well, because
I'm gonna try to flip him
A little
over.
damage.
I have to.
Okay.
Strength. So if you guys are outside.
3,
Tackles you.
17.
Just like make her stop.
Do sleight of hand. Quickly roll on top for.
And then I'm going to use
So you're just looking.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm just observing. Can I perceive anything?
And does he get any disadvantage for the eye when he's like trying to punch me and stuff?
Outside? Like advantage that she may have, like
He has
blind
one.
in one eye? Oh, okay.
exhibiting that she might be able to get?
Roll perception.
6, 17, and 8.
But if you want to risk it, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty terrible.
Go ahead.
6, 17, and 8.
So the 17 hits. 12. It seems he's fairly solid. You haven't seen any weaknesses in his fighting game. Do sleight of hand.
His knees and damage should still fight him pretty good.
So you just
And he's standing and stuff.
okay.
Just observing. Can I perceive anything?
And does he get any disadvantage for the eye when he's like
With that, as he tries to flip you, you hear one of that same rib that you've been hitting crack,
What am I doing?
and he screams in pain, and you're still on top of him. Your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to try to punch his throat, try to gouge his other eye,
Okay.
and then the other 2 I'll just
I'll
punch his rib again.
fairly solid. You haven't seen any weaknesses in his fighting game.
17, 15, he's standing and stuff.
Okay.
Just observing. Can I
And
perceive?
17. Does he get any disadvantage for the eye? 2,
With that, as he tries to
20,
flip you,
22,
you hear one of that same
22,
rib
20, and 22.
that you've been hitting crack.
What am I doing?
And with that, you try to go for his other eye, and you're still on top of him. Punch him in the throat, and you both hit
So I'm
in the
gonna
same rib.
try to punch
You had
his
roll
throat,
damage for all of them.
try to gouge his other eye,
Okay.
and then the other 2 I'll just punch his rib again.
Okay.
10.
That's damage for all of them.
17, yeah, because I only have a +2 strength.
Okay. Okay. This time he manages to roll you off. You both end up on your feet again. With that, as he tries to
So nothing happened to his eye.
you hear one of the same rib that you've been hitting. And again, he swings at you, kicks you in the head. You take 8 points of damage. You both hit
Okay.
in the same rib. You had roll damage for all of them.
Try to gouge his other eye. Okay. All right. I'm at 33.
Okay. Damage for all of them. I'm not your team.
Yeah.
You have to tell them.
Any
not
other
me.
healing stuff?
No one seems to be paying
So
attention.
From the crowd,
I don't have anything.
I'm gonna do
I'm at 33.
This time he manages to roll you off.
instantaneous and I
You both end up on your feet again.
so
So nothing happened to his eye.
only her carrying.
Well, they're moving around.
Again, he swings at you, kicks you in the head.
Like it just sits there.
You
Well,
can
no,
kill
it
him.
would be like a 30-foot radius and anything in that I'm deciding to cure.
Oh, you
is
decide
what
to
I'm
cure it or
saying.
not?
So it's not,
it's not coming out from me. I can put it at a point that's within 60 feet, and it's a 30-foot radius from wherever I put it.
I'm not your team.
Yeah.
You have to tell them,
Any
not
other
me.
healing
No
stuff?
one seems to be paying attention.
I don't have anything.
Okay. I'm at 33.
So what it is a wave of healing energy washes out from a point of your choice within range. Choose up to 6 characters in a 30-foot radius.
You can choose up to, so you can just choose one.
So I'm just choosing.
Getting swings at you.
Okay.
Head.
I can just sit there.
Sleight of hand.
In that, and I'm deciding to cure it.
Oh, you decide to cure it or not?
So it's not coming out from me. I just dice is like 4 Now, since I'm still in our pass without trace,
I give you advantage on that.
so I get
Yeah.
the dex advantage.
No, I'll give you advantage on that.
Okay. So what it is a wave. Come on, Scion. Choose up to 6 characters in a 30-foot radius.
You can choose up to, so you can just choose one. With that, yeah, go ahead, heal.
Okay. So
Sleight of hand.
you need a D8? Yeah.
Question. Can I change my spell slot to 5 from if I pass sleight of hand? Or do I have to declare ahead of time? What's
No, you can choose after. You
Now,
decide
since
to
I'm
do
still in
it.
our pass without trace,
I give you advantage on that.
so I get this.
No, I'll give you advantage on that. 3d8.
So that's 14, 15, 18.
Okay.
You can choose up to, so you just choose one. With that, yeah, go ahead, heal.
Okay.
Which you need that, dude. You're looking light.
Hmm?
You're looking light.
He looks unfazed. Okay, so is there any way I could, since I know him, is there any way I could get insight or some kind of view into like his weakness? No,
You
not
can do
really.
insight check. See if you remember or perception, whatever.
Try it. Got nothing to lose. 11 plus insight, 14.
14. You don't
Nothing.
remember anything.
Okay. All right. So we're both standing again. All right. So, oh, go ahead.
Okay.
You look unfazed. Okay. So, is there any way I could, since I
Yeah,
know
you
him,
try to reach out. It's time to
Is
grab
there
you
any way I
and lead
can
you
get
back out the door, to the
insight or
corridors.
some kind of view into like his weakness?
Could I yell something at him and try to
Do
intimidate
insight
him?
check. See if you remember or perception, whatever.
Is it possible? So there's not much I could do.
Got nothing to lose.
So I just yell at him and I
11
just say,
plus insight.
I said, you
14.
harm one hair on her head.
14.
I said, you're a dead man. There's nowhere you will run. I will find you.
So
Do
Anyway, so
intimidation.
we're both standing again. All right. So, oh, go ahead.
16.
Okay. Seems to hear you.
Look unfazed. Okay. So, is there any way I could, if I know
Try to
him?
reach out.
Okay.
It's time to
So I'm gonna
grab
go
you and lead you
around to the blind side again.
Okay.
We're standing. Same
Could I
thing.
yell
I'm
something
gonna
at him and try to intimidate him?
kick him in the head. I'm gonna punch him in the head,
Possible.
and then I'll try to reach the other side and go for the other
So I just
eye
yell at
again.
him and I just
Okay.
say, I said, you harm one hair on her head. I said, you're a dead man. There's nowhere you will
19.
run. I will find you.
24,
Do intimidation.
18, and 3,
16.
8.
Okay, so 2 of them hit. Seems to hear you. As you punch, bam, bam, hit him in the head. Reach out to grab his other eye, but he quickly dodges out the way. A little
Okay.
damage.
And then, okay. So I'm gonna go around to the blind side again.
Okay.
We're standing. 7, same thing.
Yell something at him and try
All
Okay.
together. Kick him in the head. And since that was only 3 actions, can I use the last action to go for the other eye again? Jump on his back, like tackle him.
Okay.
19.
Okay, you jump on his back, do a strength check.
17. Oh, sorry,
so
that's a
2 of them
16.
hit.
18.
As you punch, bam, bam, hit him in the head. Jump on his back. Now he's prone. You're on top. A little damage.
He's face forward.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go around to the blind side again.
Okay.
Since that was only 3 actions, can I use
Basically,
bonus
doing a
action
push-up.
to,
He pushes up,
jump
it
on his
stands
back,
back up.
tackle him?
You're still on his back. And he tries to swing and grab,
19.
missing on his first 2 swings, but he grabs the back of your head, flips you over on your. Now you're prone on your back, on the ground.
18.
Okay, ham, hit him in the head.
Jump on his back. Now he's prone. You take 8 points of damage.
43. Okay. So since I'm laying there,
Basically,
I'm gonna
doing
try
a
to reach
push-up.
up,
Pushes
and grab
up,
his pants and pull his pants down.
stands. Okay.
I ain't got nothing to
Like a
lose.
wedgie. I'm gonna give you a wedgie.
Now I'm gonna try to just kick up
Now you
in his stomach,
were prone. Okay.
and then I'm gonna get back up.
Okay.
So that
So you
take
be
all
able-
4 actions.
Yeah.
Just roll 3 times because one's a double.
You take
Just 2
twice.
times. Okay. 19 and a 1.
Okay. With that, you reach up, try to pant him, doesn't work, but you kick him in the stomach. After you kick him in the stomach, he reels back,
Laying there,
and you're able to get
try
back
to
on your
reach
feet.
up,
Roll
grab his
damage.
pants and pull his pants down.
Okay.
5. I ain't got nothing to
Like a
lose.
wedgie. I'm gonna give you a wedgie.
Now I'm gonna try to just kick up in his stomach,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna get back up.
Okay.
So that
So you
take
be
all
able-
4 actions.
Grab him in the back of your head. He quickly does
Roll
3
3
punches.
times.
Bam, bam, bam.
Double. Just 2 times. 19 and a 1.
Okay. With that, you reach up, try to pant him.
Take
doesn't work, but you
27
kick him in
points
the
of
stomach.
damage.
Okay.
After you
So
kick him in the stomach, he
I'll
reels
use.
back,
I have my.
able to get back up.
Or so I want to cast detect magic,
Okay.
so I can see if somebody's helping this guy out in the crowd.
All right.
So-
Slide a hit. Anybody else want to do anything?
Now I'm gonna try to
I'm going to.
I'm gonna use.
and then I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna use
get back up.
a luck point.
So that take all 4 actions.
Grab him in the back of your head. He quickly does 3 punches. Bam, bam, bam.
22.
22. You end up casting detect magic. You look around. The only thing that kind of appears is just your folks, your
Okay.
team.
So I'll use. I have my.
So
I want to cast detect magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna get that dragon
Guy out
now.
in the crowd.
All right. Slide a hit.
So I want
Anybody else want to do anything?
cast minor illusion on an item that he has. I'm going to.
I'm gonna use
I just want to cause it to glow.
a luck point.
Grab him in the back of your head. He quickly does 3 punches. Bam, bam, bam.
22.
Okay. 22. You end up casting detect
You
magic.
is
Look
Ash like
around.
up in the
The only thing that kind of appears
He's out.
is, you know,
He got walked out.
He's back though.
Okay. Yeah. He's back.
So I want to cast detect magic.
Okay. You're up.
Mom will wait till she comes back from the bathroom to see if there's anything
work?
she can do.
Do sleight of hand.
Cast minor illusion. I rolled a natural. Just want to cause it to glow.
So did it work? Just kidding.
I'm helping.
Can you cast that
And with
healing
that-
again?
You're getting
You're all
escorted out
maxed
the door
out.
too.
Get your hands off me! You!
She's down to 16.
He's out. He got walked out.
Okay. Yeah. Back.
So as we're walking down the hall and I'm getting escorted out, do I see any passageways or doors or anything?
Mom will wait till
There's
she
a
comes back from the
ton of
bathroom
corridors
to see if
everywhere.
there's anything
It's a huge maze.
Hey,
Only the
Ash,
Crimson Syndicate, or if you guys pay attention, can come make
can
it
you
back.
cast what
Is-
she cast, what Cyan cast? Can you cast?
Is there like a
I know
rule?
I can go get you and cast invisibility.
So did it work? Is there like a rule
Can you cast that?
And
in
with
this
that,
like fight where
you're
they
getting
could
escorted out.
call like a timeout almost for a little bit? I mean, I was just curious.
But we can't go on to a break.
Can she
It
drink
seems
a
like
potion
everybody's
of
just dying.
healing during the break?
All right, we're gonna go on a break. 'Cause it seems like everybody's dying.
Yeah.
No. Just that guy.
Corridors everywhere. It's a huge maze. Only the Crimson Syndicate, or if you guys pay attention, can come make
Can
it
you
back.
cast what she cast, what Cyan cast? Can you cast?
Is there like a
I know
rule?
I can go get you and cast invisibility.
So did it work? Is there like a rule
Can you cast that?
And
in
with
this
that,
like fight where
you're
they
getting
can call like a timeout almost for a little bit? I mean, I was just curious.
But we can't go to a break.
Can she
It
drink
seems
a
like
potion
everybody's
of
just dying.
healing during the break?
All right, we're gonna go on a break. It seems like everybody's dying.
No. Just that guy.
Corridors everywhere. It's a huge maze. Only the Crimson Syndicate, or if you guys pay attention, can come make
Can
it
you
back.
cast what she cast, what Cyan cast? Can you cast?
Is there like a rule?
I know I can go get you and cast invisibility.
So did it work? Is there like a rule
Can you cast that?
And
in
with
this
that,
like fight where
you're
they
getting
can call like a timeout almost for a little bit? I mean, I was just curious.
But we can't go to a break.
Can she
It
drink
seems
a
like
potion
everybody's
of
just dying.
healing during the break?
All right, we're gonna go on a break. It seems like everybody's dying.
No. Just that guy.
Corridors everywhere. It's a huge maze. Only the Crimson Syndicate, or if you guys pay attention, can come make
Can
it
you
back.
cast what she cast, what Cyan cast? Can you cast?
Is there like a
I know
rule?
I can go get you and cast invisibility.
So did it work? Is there like a rule
Can you cast that?
And
in
with
this
that,
like fight where
you're
they
getting
can call like a timeout almost for a little bit? I mean, I was just curious.
But we can't go to a break.
Can she
It
drink
seems
a
like
potion
everybody's
of
just dying.
healing during the break?
All right, we're gonna go on a break. It seems like everybody's dying.
No. Just that guy.
Corridors everywhere. It's a huge maze. Only the Crimson Syndicate, or if you guys pay attention, can come make
Can
it
you
back.
cast what she cast, what Cyan cast? Can you cast?
Is there like a rule
I know I can go get you and cast invisibility.
So did it work? Is there like a rule
Can you cast that?
And
in
with
this
that,
like fight where
you're
they
getting
can call like a timeout almost for a little bit? I mean, I was just curious.
But we can't go to a break.
Can she
It
drink
seems
a
like
potion
everybody's
of
just dying.
healing during the break?
All right, we're gonna go on a break. It seems like everybody's dying.
No. Just that guy.
Corridors everywhere. It's a huge maze. Only the Crimson Syndicate, or if you guys pay attention, can come make it back.
Is there like a rule? Is there like a rule in this like fight where they can call like a timeout almost
Alright.
And then
So back, battle still going on. So, it is your turn, right?
I
Yeah.
think so.
What are you gonna do?
And we're still.
You cast haste on her again?
I'm praying. So as I'm praying, I'm also saying the words for haste.
Okay. Do a performance check.
Performance. Not sleight of hand.
No, 'cause this will be more like performing. Alright.
Can the bard attempt
So
to
back,
give
battle
her
still going on.
Inspiration? Or
Plus.
inspiration?
Plus
She
0.
has cure wounds.
No,
right?
4. Just 4.
Does Jada have cure wounds?
Yeah, but I don't know if he'd let us play her that much.
No.
Well, I don't think they're going to escort you out if they did.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. They'd be like, they're ours.
Okay. Do a performance check.
So I'm gonna conjure beasts, and I'm
No,
conjuring
this will be more like
mosquito.
performing.
I'm conjuring a rat. And I'm conjuring a bat.
Can the bard
Okay.
attempt
So
to
back,
give her
battle still going on.
That is gonna search the corridors around.
Plus.
inspiration?
Rat
Plus.
is gonna
Plus 0.
make the rat
Does Jada have cure
check
wounds?
Yeah, but I don't know if he'd let us play her that much.
up by room.
Well, I don't think they're going to escort you out if they did.
Bye.
Yeah.
See if there's
They're ours.
Okay.
We're thinking outside of the box.
Yeah, I guess so.
The
Not just-
mosquito is going to pick up some of the poison in the vial and you attempt to sting or anything with the mosquito. With the poison.
Okay. Your bat takes off down the corridor, starts searching. Roll perception for the bat. The rat runs across the sand pit, goes up the stairs, and quickly gets squashed by one of the guards. They're not going to see. Oh, look, there's a rat.
Escort you out.
It's a cave. I figured they'd just be.
No.
So, while
Now the
I'm,
mosquito. Okay.
while I'm in tune with this, I mean,
Yeah,
I could
I
use
guess
up to
so.
the 7 charges if I wanted to, right? Okay. Okay. I wanted to put Death Ward on her. I wonder if I have to touch her, though. Let me check.
Okay.
Alright.
Your bat takes
So
off
we're
down the
still
corridor.
walking in the hall.
Searching.
What's the hall made out of?
Roll perception for the bat. Stone.
Good.
It's all stone, but it's thicker than
Runs across the
5
sand
feet.
pit, goes up
Well,
the stairs, and quickly gets squashed by one of the guards.
so as I'm walking,
They're not going to see. Oh, look, there's a rat.
attempt to make
It's a cave.
No.
So, while
Now the
I'm,
mosquito. Okay.
while I'm in tune with this, I mean, I could use up to the 7
What's the
charges
casting
if I
time on
wanted
that
to,
thing?
one action.
right? Okay.
All right.
Okay.
How long does it last?
I'll put Death Ward
How long does it last?
hold this to touch her.
I think an hour. I don't know. Can't think of it. All right.
Does not
I'm going to
say-
I'm not Misty. I'm going to
Shadow
shadow
step.
step out
Okay,
and come
stop.
back.
Do a intelligence check how to get back. Yeah. Just,
My haste did is good.
no. Hang on.
So since it didn't work,
Hang on.
then I'm gonna go after Ash.
Okay.
While I'm in tune with this, I mean, I could use up to
What's the casting time on that thing?
Okay.
Okay. So you. How long does it last?
What is going on, man?
You start getting.
Oh no, it's time to break out the other dice.
You start getting. You think it's this way. Maybe it's that. That's the way these corridors are designed. You still have not found your way back. Okay. You reach out. You slightly touch the wall. And you encase the guy's legs in stone. Unable to move.
Alright, so quickly,
Go after Ash.
turn and stop. And I want you, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to attempt to use sending against Satan.
So you
Basically, want to do everything I can to shout.
you start getting.
Oh no, it's time to break out the other
What does
dice.
something do? You start getting.
Um,
You think it's this way.
short
Maybe it's
message,
that.
5 words or less.
That's the way these corridors are designed. You still have not found it. Okay, you reach out. You slowly touch the wall. You encase the guy's legs in stone. Unable to move. Okay. Okay. What'd you roll? So, 10. Flying around, doesn't find anything, but finds Corey kind of lost in the corridor. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the corridor. I'm gonna act like I'm kind of alone. And I'm gonna go to the corridor and I cast greater invisibility. And how many can I?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Ash
what'd you roll?
with me so he can hopefully cast some healing.
All right. Flying around. So you're going into the corridors to find him. But
Yeah, and
finds
invisible.
Corey. Okay. Intelligence check in the corridor. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the corridor and I and I'm gonna go to the corridor. 21.
Okay. You quickly find him. Just looking around, you watch them leave. Okay. Find Ash. Ash is in the middle of casting a spell right now.
Oh wait, so he's
Okay.
done with that.
Anybody else gonna do anything?
And then I'll cast greater invisibility. What happens?
What are you gonna do?
Okay.
So
Are we
you're
still
going into
standing?
the
We're both
corridor
standing,
stuff.
right? Okay. So I'm gonna try to kick dirt up on his, face again, to try to blind him
Okay.
completely, and then I'll step to his bad
Okay.
side
You quickly find him.
again,
And
and then I'll try to
watch them leave.
punch him in the face,
Find Ash.
and then I'll
Ash
try to gouge
is in
his
middle
other
of
good
casting
eye
a
again.
spell right now. Okay. Roll. Okay. These are just straight rolls, no advantages or anything.
Huh?
No advantages or anything on the straight rolls.
I got 2 the first time, so 7. Okay. I'm 25. Okay.
What message are you gonna try to
So
send?
I'm gonna try to kick dirt up in his little forget. Basically says try to blind him
Okay.
completely, and then
Okay. Okay.
and then I'll
What are
step
you gonna
to
say?
his bad side again.
Just yell.
Okay.
So 7, 25, 22, and 7. Then
Okay. 3 of those hit.
the other.
So are you done casting Ash?
Roll.
He'll tell me.
Okay. Just straight rolls, no advantages or anything.
Huh?
Being
No
distracted, you're able to hit him 3 times. You seem like something pops in his head or something. He just seems out of it just slightly. Roll damage for all 3 of those. Okay.
16.
What are you gonna say? Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action of dash
Okay. 3 of those hit.
to get. So dash is double your speed. So 16.
Being
or
distracted,
16.
you're able to
Get way far away from his
backing up.
direction.
You seem like
Get
something.
toward.
be
I'm going to
close
go
to
towards
us, or-
wherever they're
You just seem out
standing.
of it. Just you,
Yeah, you. Because
all the way
you're
towards the
there.
entry, though. Okay.
Is she close to us now?
Yeah.
So I slip my
You
sandal.
make your way back to the arena. Okay. Or do you?
Then I'm gonna
Well,
use my
Corey
bonus
makes it back to the
action
arena
dash
because the bat leads him back to the arena. Okay.
So dash is double your speed.
You guys make it back too.
Batty, I
Okay.
bet your style's
Okay.
Way far away from
Backing
his
up.
direction.
Both of you guys are invisible.
Get toward. I'm
Okay.
going to go towards wherever they're standing.
Do you?
Yeah,
I kind of
because
inch
you're there.
close to her, and then I tell Taco, to just kind of, look like he's flapping his wings, almost like, what the heck's going on? But as soon as his
You
wing
make your way back
brushes up against her, I use
the arena.
the Death Ward, because I can use it through my familiar. And the second it touches her, then I transfer the Death Ward into her.
Okay, form it. To
Performance.
the arena.
Jeez.
Okay. You guys make it back too?
Yeah, Taco might go right. This one.
Okay.
19.
Both of you guys are invisible? With that, Taco flaps his wings really quick, makes a ruckus. When the assassins run, kind of back away. You feel just a feather touch you.
Look
Now you
like
have
he's
Death
flapping his
Ward.
wings, almost like, what the heck's going on? So if you drop to 0 hit points, you don't die, you get 1 turn. It might be just enough. Death Ward.
You guys are close to Nexium. Oh, you guys are pretty much gathered around.
So before I get, since I'm by myself, before I get into the actual area, I'm going to go ahead and cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay?
Yeah, Taco might go right. This one.
So that means Hex goes away.
Right.
19.
So,
Both of you guys are invisible?
by yourself,
Flaps his
nobody's
wings
there.
really quick, makes a ruckus.
Start sensing
assassins run,
what he's
kind of
going to
back
do
away.
next.
You feel just a
You see
feather
that he's
touch you.
has like a plan of what he's going to do
So if you drop to 0
to
hit points,
to Nyla in this fight.
it might be just enough.
You guys are
Do
close
I,
to Nexium. Oh, you guys
can I
pretty much-
relay those next moves to before her? I get, since I'm by
You
myself,
try.
during
Do
this
you have
attack,
your where's your ring of communication at?
into the actual area,
On your hand.
go ahead and cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
We've always had it on our hand.
So that means Hex goes away.
So. Do a sleight of hand if you want to hear this without being detected.
17.
You see that he has like a plan of what he's going to do. You raise your hand up like you're brushing your hair. Rings like right next to your ear, and he relays this information as
Relay those next moves to her.
Damien steps up, takes swings at you. You already know what's coming. Be +2 to your AC for this round. So what does that bring it to?
19.
Do a sleight of hand.
What happens to the mosquito?
Hear this without. And with that, even though you know what's coming, he still manages to get 2 blows in as he starts
Raise your
swinging
hand
wildly.
up like you're brushing your hair.
Rings like right next to your ear.
Someone do sleight of
He
hand on
relays
his
this
dice.
information. So you take 10 damage from the hits. Damien steps up. Now take swings at you. You're going to the +2 to your AC for this. What poison are you getting it from? It's not on the ground. So what does that bring it to? No, she never had a chance
the
to get it
vial.
Oh,
onto the
That vial
ground.
thing.
I've got some. If you're looking for poison.
And with that, even though
Mosquitoes using
you
your
know what's coming,
then.
he still manages to get 2 blows in as he starts swinging. You fly the mosquito over. Stealth for the mosquito.
Help of the mosquito.
How does it?
Because I know if I hear a mosquito, I am swatting it.
Great start.
Most people do that.
There.
So if a mosquito flies by, you get to Corey. Stealth. Boy, he's gonna have to be a ninja mosquito.
Well, I have the vial with the stuff that I gave you guys that I left there,
And with that, even though
right?
you know what's that?
So you wouldn't have to go. Where are you? You're
It's
in the
a-
crowd, right? You're back where everybody is.
It's just a picture. It says it has like an old
Yeah.
proverb guy on there. It says, "Only when a mosquito lands on your testicles do you truly learn to solve."
Because I know if I hear a mosquito, I am swatting it. Most people do that. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So if a mosquito
I'm
flies
saying, do you
by,
want the mosquito to fly all the
Corey.
way out to you, or just use
No.
the vial that I left
boy,
behind
he's
with all
gonna
the
have to
stuff?
be a ninja mosquito.
I didn't think
Well, I
that you
have
were
the
successful
vial
in passing us the
with
vial.
the stuff that I gave
You
you.
weren't.
Well, I wasn't
But
successful
but
in
it's
stepping
in the
crashing
inner
it.
pile of stuff.
Yeah, right?
What's that?
So you
Well, if I have, if I was stuck.
I'm telling you, a mosquito's not gonna get through a cork on a vial though.
where everybody is.
It's just a picture. It says it has like a
Do that.
Yeah.
proverb. One mosquito leans
I don't know if I would say that.
Because I know if I hear a mosquito, I am swatting. Most people do
So,
that.
what are you gonna do?
Mosquito flying.
We're only 16. I don't know what else.
That- Well, look it up. I want to see.
I'd be laughing if they even have one.
like a
in the
plus
book.
12 because
It
it's so
has to be
small.
in
Dexterity,
there.
right?
Yes,
But it's in the inner pile.
It's like anybody have their phone,
it does not
Yeah.
get your pass
Google
without trace.
stealth of a mosquito.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, mosquito's not going to get through a cork in the house.
Look for insect
I'll find
or
it.
something.
Yeah.
Look for
insect.
insect.
What do you? Anybody else gonna do anything?
We were waiting for you.
So we're
Did you
invisible.
cast invisibility on me?
Yeah, we're both
So,
invisible. We're right there where they're at.
alright,
We're just
I'll have to
invisible.
cast her.
Okay.
We're only 16. I don't know what else.
Yeah, you're
Roll
invisible.
for it.
Look it
No,
up.
you're invisible.
I want to see.
There's no insect or anything on there. Like a plus 12 because
It
it's so
has to
small.
be in there.
Yes, but it's in the inner pile.
It's like anybody
Damn,
have their
mosquito lands
phone,
on you.
It does not
Yeah.
get your pass
Google
without trace.
stealth of a mosquito.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, mosquito's not going to get through a cork.
Look for insect.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look for insect.
What do you?
So what do you have,
Anybody else
37?
gonna do anything?
That's
42.
Not, that's not going to be completely surprising if everyone's watching and she gets pegged. So,
She stops.
Second wish.
She
I'm
stops.
resting my
Pretending.
second wish.
She stops bleeding.
Yeah.
Everything is. Yeah. You're
Since we're
invisible.
invisible, can I try to cast face down?
So he moved all the way up where I was.
He's moving towards.
When, oh, okay.
He's far away still.
Well, this last one that he
I
took
don't-
10,
But that's not.
he came, the 10 that I just took,
Oh yeah.
he moved all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say you moved all the way up.
After dispelling invisibility.
Yeah, but then he'll just appear magically.
No, we're gonna go back to the corridor. We're gonna just be there.
Okay.
So after he has that, we go back to the corridor. I leave him there. I dispel invisibility and come back.
How long does that stone shape last?
She stops.
Second wish.
She stops.
it doesn't have any, it doesn't have any thunder on it.
Everything is.
Since we're invisible.
The reaction's instantaneous,
So he moved all the way
but
up where I
it
was.
doesn't have
He's
time.
moving towards. He's far away still.
Well, this last one that he took 10, he came, the 10 that I just took,
Oh yeah.
he moved all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say you moved all the way up.
Yeah, but then he'll just appear magically.
No, we're gonna go back to the corridor.
Oh, nice. We buried the kill with my stone shape
So
magic.
after he has that, we go back to the corridor.
So basically, but it's only.
There, I dispel.
So it'll be only like.
How
his
long does
feet,
that stone shape last?
I would say. Yep.
She stops.
Okay. Okay.
Because it has stone shape on Ian's grave, right? So
Yeah.
definitely it's going to be.
He's still stuck there.
Okay.
But when he's not stuck,
Well, this last one that he took 10,
Gonna be ugly.
he'll set an alarm.
So Ash would know this.
all the way up.
Ash is gonna.
oh yeah, you would know that.
Well, I can go back to the corridor, but I can, like.
Okay.
put
Mosquito
you where
lands
you're
on you.
not-
What are you gonna do?
I can put you where you're not.
Well, I still have it, so can I keep relaying information to her?
Yeah, but mosquito landed on you.
Oh, the mosquito landed on me?
Get the poison.
We're just in the
Do I know that it's yours?
back into.
The ring.
Yeah, because
I do?
it's invisibility, it's concentration.
You have to relay that information.
Yeah.
Relay that
Yeah, tell us
information.
the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, so in the ring, I'm saying, Corey, give the mosquito the poison.
Cause he. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Can you conjure another one?
I don't
Like
like
I
it.
used all 3 of them.
Okay.
Uh, okay, so I just
Okay.
kind
Mosquito
of
lands on you. What are you gonna
nonchalantly.
do?
Well, I still have it, so can I?
And then the mosquito. What do you want the mosquito
Yeah,
to do?
but mosquito landed on you.
Oh, the mosquito landed on me? Do I know that it's yours?
Okay.
I do?
Instantly, the
You have to relay that
mosquito
information.
just shrivels up
Relay that information.
and dies. Takes 7d6 damage from the wizard poison.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
can you conjure another one?
Like I used all
Real quick, so let's go
Okay.
back to him.
Okay, we're still invisible.
We tried.
So, how do I want to chop? Are we good?
I still
We're still invisible in the corridor.
mosquito.
I'm gonna go back after I dispel invisibility, but I'm asking him what he wants to do.
Okay, as you guys are going back to the guy. Okay.
Okay.
All right, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
Instantly,
I'm gonna grab him again, and I'm gonna try to do 3 knees,
takes
and then
7d6
again I'm gonna try to take my thumb
damage,
and put it in his eye.
and another. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna make him completely blind if I can.
It doesn't really blind him, because you would have to like really gouge it out.
But if it's blurry, wouldn't he get
He would
disadvantage?
probably get disadvantaged.
So he's already got disadvantage in one, so I'm trying to get both.
Okay, as you guys are going back to the guy. Okay. All right, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
Instantly.
I'm gonna grab him
So I still have,
Try to do 3.
what's his name?
Again, I'm trying to take my thumb and put it in his eye.
And another.
What was the little gnome name?
Go ahead.
Greg?
Greg. I still have his glasses.
It doesn't really
So
blind
can I
him.
just kind of take them out
You would have to like
and just
really
kind of
gouge
like
it
maybe
out.
try and refract light into his good eye?
He gets
He
disadvantage.
would probably get disadvantaged.
He's already got disadvantage.
Okay.
So I got 22, 20, 21, and 19.
I'm gonna flash
They
a
all hit.
Okay.
As you guys are going back to the guy. Okay. All right, what are you gonna do?
So I still have,
18.
what's his name?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to, or
Greg,
yeah,
I
my
still have
dash
his glasses.
again to get away.
So can I just kind of take them
Okay.
out and just kind of like maybe try and refract light into his
He quickly chases you around. Again, catches up. Okay. Knowing the tech thoughts again pops through, and getting this relay of information, you still get +2 on your dexterity. I mean, on your AC.
Does he get disadvantage because I'm shining the glasses?
Do sleight of hand. Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to,
12?
or yeah, my dash.
12, you manage to pull up the glasses as one of the assassins just grabs your hand and puts the glasses back into your pocket.
Like, I need these to see.
Quickly chases you around. Again. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Persuasion. Knowing the tech thoughts again pops through, and getting this relay of information, you
27.
still get +2 on your. And let's go. I mean, on your AC. Okay. As the light bounces off, you see it actually hit. Like this beam of light coming at it like a reflection hits him in his one good eye. And with that, you see him again, just completely miss as you dodge out the way of all the attacks that he throws at you. Okay?
I need these to see.
Okay. So
That's what you say.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
I'm gonna try to.
And what do you? So you guys catch up to that guy.
Yeah, so he's gonna cast Vanish.
Well, actually, hold on.
Oh, wait.
Keep me invisible for a minute. So maybe have some auto-gene.
Okay? As the light bounces off, you see it actually hit like this beam of light coming at it like a reflection hits him in
Choose
his
wisely
one good
whether or
eye.
not you want to make a decision against this.
And with that,
Are you going to deal
you
with
see him again,
what's happening here?
just completely miss as you dodge out the way of all the attacks that he throws at you. Okay?
I need these to see.
Intimidation.
So I'm gonna try to.
And when so you guys catch up to that guy.
Yeah, so he's gonna cast Vanish.
Actually, hold on. 5.
All together? The light bounces off, you see. Doesn't seem fake. Actually hit this beam of light. Oh shit.
Hit a breath.
Okay?
I'm gonna hold it.
And with that, and banishment, it goes to like a what plane? That's what I'm saying. What plane?
You know what? This guy didn't really do anything wrong. Let's send him somewhere else. Let's send him to
You got like water, earth, fire.
He's an assassin. Send him to limbo.
I thought about sending him.
One of the seven layers.
Earth.
Earth. Okay. All together. And with that, you see like a shimmer, and it opens up this door. And when you look inside, you see just a desolate brown colored ground everywhere, and the sky is green. As this dimension slowly just develops and closes. Okay. And you're gonna concentrate. Water, earth, fire. Okay.
I dispel invisibility and I go back.
Okay. All right. You're back.
One of the seven
All right.
layers.
I resume my prayers.
Earth. Okay.
I'm gonna try to cast haste while I'm praying.
And with that, you see like
They're gonna do the
shimmer.
again.
Do sleight of hand. Opens up this door, and when you look inside, you see just a desolate brown colored ground, and the sky is green.
Yeah, 12.
As this dimension slowly just develops and closes. Okay. With that, you feel a burst of energy. You seem to be ready to go. You have haste on. Okay. All right. You're back. All right.
Okay.
So
So,
plus 2
Okay.
in your AC and then
With that,
advantage
okay.
on dexterity.
Do sleight of hand.
do I still have the other two
Look inside.
still on the AC from the last time?
Not
Is
right
that
now.
gone already?
Not right now. No. So you're at 19 still.
Still.
All right. What are you gonna do?
Okay. I get 5 actions, right?
Yep.
So
No. 4. Okay.
4 still.
With that, you feel a burst of energy.
Four.
Because on her first attack, you get that. You're ready to go. You have haste. 3. Right.
Yeah. But she gets
Then I had
like
haste.
double action just as a ranger, right?
So it's just 4.
Double attack.
Yeah.
Double attack.
So I
Not
get
double
2.
action.
So she gets 2
You get 2 regular.
On the AC. Okay.
We-
That's fine. So I'm gonna
We've been doing it wrong
but
the whole time.
we've been using haste the whole time.
Yeah, that's fine.
'Cause we said
That's
there wasn't a
fine.
time
That's
limit.
fine. But she dropped haste.
So
No, 4.
I
No,
thought
no,
the
no.
haste dropped whenever the potion of invulnerability dropped. Because that was the 1 minute.
No, the
we've been doing this
vulnerability.
the whole time.
Like they get, because he gets an extra.
You know, this is our third time casting on you.
No, this is the second time.
Is
The
it?
first one
I
is
thought
Yeah, so we've been doing it
So
wrong
that's why
the
I said
whole
we've been
time.
playing
That's fine
haste
though.
the whole time.
That's fine.
Okay, that's
This
fine.
time you
4.
just have 4.
So
That's fine.
Also, it's
I'm gonna kick his knee 2 times
so I get 2.
again,
Okay.
and
get 2
then
regular.
I'm going to
So I'm gonna
try to go around and grab his back again.
there wasn't a time limit.
So can I shine the glasses like this again?
But she dropped haste.
And try to blind him so she gets advantage?
No. You get advantage from
Dropped whenever
Greg's
the
glasses.
potion of invulnerability dropped. See, Greg is still
No,
fucking
the
out.
vulnerability.
16, 8,
Greg
and
lives on.
18
You get advantage from Greg's glasses.
on all 3.
Yeah, so we've been doing it wrong.
Oh,
All 4.
That's
You
fine,
have 4
though.
attacks. That's fine.
Okay.
This
But you
time
didn't
you
4.
just
But I
have 4.
thought if I
That's fine.
tried to get your back,
I'm gonna
that's
kick his
Yeah,
knee
yeah,
2
okay.
times
so I only get 3, right?
again,
Okay.
and then I'm going to try to go around and
Because the trying to get on the back, since it's such a big move, it takes up 2 actions to get it done.
Try to blind him.
So really, you only get 2 rolls in. You get
No.
advantage from. You only get 4 attacks. Try to get his back takes 2. You only get 2 attacks.
See, Greg is still fucking out.
Okay.
Greg lives on.
So
You get
17,
advantage
21, and
from
18
Greg's glasses.
on all 3.
For all 3 rolls, okay? All 4. You have 4 attacks.
Since I only did
Roll damage
for
twice.
both, so you did 4
You are
back.
now on his back. Yeah.
The, kicked his knees twice. Because the trying to get on the back, 11, it takes up
11.
2 actions.
Okay. Kick his knees twice. Bam! Bam! Crumbles down. You jump on his back. And what are you trying to do? Like choke him or? You only have 4 attacks. Do something. Try to get his back takes 2. Do a strength check.
Okay. So 11, 21, and 18.
Quickly breaks it. Would you see him? He kind of crumples down for a
damage
second. You
You're
think
now on
his
his
breathing
back.
stops.
The
Quickly takes a deep breath. Gets back up. Okay.
So from the detect thoughts, do I get a sense that he's favoring like
Okay.
a certain portion of his body?
Kick his knee
more
in
than
place.
the
Bam,
other?
bam. Crumbles down. You jump on his back.
His knee and his rib. You seem really protective of that.
Okay. Do a strength
Okay.
check.
Yep. Swings.
No, I'm on his back.
Oh,
Still.
that's right.
Breaks it.
Okay.
Would you see him kind of?
So do I get an idea of what he's doing? Can I relay that?
His breathing stops. Yeah.
Takes a deep breath.
So you're relaying his thoughts again. Get +2 onto your AC. But still with that, he flips you off his back.
Favoring
You're now prone again. And on top, he hits you twice.
Crumbles down. You jump on his back.
His knee and his rib. You seem really protective of that.
Okay.
You take 22 points of damage. Yep. Swings.
2
No, I'm on
hits?
his back.
Oh,
Still.
that's right.
What is it like he has?
He's got like brass knuckles or something.
Okay, what are you gonna do? You're
Drinks a lot of
prone.
milk.
Where you
He
at?
drinks a lot of
Strong
milk.
You're at 20.
I'm at 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
So you're relaying.
So
So he's on
can
top
I
of
tell
me.
her to go for to concentrate on the ribs
Still
and
with
the
that,
knee?
he flips you.
So he's on top of me.
Does he have a vulnerability to those that she might get like
And on top. No, she's on her back right now.
increased damage?
You can relay that to her. Well, right now you're on your back. You're
So
prone.
I'm gonna try to
Take 22 points of damage. Flip him again. Okay.
him again.
Strength. It's gonna take 2 reactions.
Yeah. Oh. It's 7. I mean, sorry, 4.
Still on top.
So.
Okay. What are you gonna do? You're
A lot
prone.
of milk.
Where you
Grab
at?
his hand, his head and try to headbutt
Your
him.
butt.
And
Okay.
then hit him in the rib. That's my other 2.
Okay. You get disadvantages on both.
Can I tell her to go for
So-
to concentrate on the ribs? and
What does that mean?
Does he
You
have
roll
a
twice and pick the lowest one.
Oh, okay.
she might get like
No, she's on her back.
The first one is 16.
You can relay that to her. But right now you're on your back.
I'm gonna try the second one is 11.
So first one is what?
16 and the other one's 11.
It's gonna take 2 reactions. You reach up and you're flailing. You cannot
7. I mean,
seem to get him anywhere.
Okay. What are you gonna do? You're prone.
I drop down to my knees, grab my curlies and start praying.
But okay.
One securely.
Sleight of hand. Okay. You get disadvantages on both. Sleight of hand.
Why isn't it a performance?
Because you're not really performing anything out loud. You can try to do performance, whatever you want. Pick whatever, which one you want. Sleight of hand or performance.
Advantage theirs, that's why.
Is 11.
So the first one is what?
16 and the other one's 11.
Okay.
With your
You reach up and you're flailing. You cannot. As you go to cast a spell, one of these catches you. Doesn't escort you out. Just stops you from casting it. Anything else? Sleight of hand. Okay.
Nothing I can do now.
Because you're not really performing anything out loud. You can try to do performance, whatever you want. Pick whatever, which one you want.
So can I relay the information about his attacks back to her?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you get a boost in AC because you know it's coming, but still, 2 of the blows come through, hit you. As you go to cast a spell, you take 14 points of damage. Doesn't escort you out. Just stops you from casting it. Anything else?
Okay.
I like start praying really hard to just tell him that he knows that we're here.
So can I relay the information about his attacks back to her?
To give us some sort of intervention.
Okay. Your turn. You get a boost in AC.
Okay.
Because you
So
know it's
I'm gonna
coming,
take.
but still, 2
Can
of the
I
blows come through, hit you.
What would happen if I
As you go to cast a spell, you take 14
uncorked a
points
bottle
damage.
of the poison
Doesn't
that I
escort
have?
you out.
Ran out. pushed you angrily, like I was angry that you were losing, and at the same time just kind of dumped it at your feet.
In her boots.
You can try.
I'll probably be escorted out.
Well, that doesn't
I don't know.
At a bare minimum.
I don't know.
Like I did the mosquito.
Can I? No. It'll coat the boots. What would happen if I?
Your turn.
I don't know. What do you think?
Your turn. What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
She's down to 6.
I'm just thinking I'm on my back, so I don't know if I could get my leg.
Pushed you
all the way
angrily,
up.
like I was angry that.
Yeah, at
Oh,
this
you're on your
point,
back.
I'm on my back. He's on top.
Well, the good news is if he kills you, you come back with 1, so you have 1 more turn. after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll just hold it for a
Yeah,
second.
it's still.
Just hold
It
it.
hasn't been a minute.
Okay. All right.
It's still going.
I don't know.
At a bare minimum.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna use both my hands to grab the dirt,
You can try it.
throw it in his face.
No. It'll
Okay.
coat the
Closer,
boots.
and then try to spin him around so I can get up.
Okay. Your turn.
I don't know. What do you
Roll
think?
twice. Tell me what you gonna do.
I don't know.
She's down to
Because
6.
I'm just thinking I'm on my back, so I don't know if I could get my leg.
Pushed you angrily.
23.
Oh, you're on
With
your
that,
back.
you throw both darts and blinding him slightly. You manage to get yourself up, spinning up, but unfortunately, that
Yeah.
takes up all your actions
Yeah,
doing
we'll
that.
just wait. We'll just hold him.
Stumbling around.
Haste.
That would
Yeah,
take.
that's
That
all
would
four.
take.
Yeah, two.
Well, she's
Yeah, I'm gonna
prone.
take my bonus.
Coming up,
Use both my hands. I'm gonna take my bonus.
it would be
try
half
it.
the.
Action in his face.
No.
Okay.
So it would be 30.
Okay.
And was 30 going to get me enough to carry?
Roll twice. Close. You'd be within 15 feet though. Okay.
Sure.
He gets up stumbling.
And then in my ring, I'm telling them,
Throw both darts and
get
blinding him
Grecian
slightly.
out.
You manage to get yourself up, spinning up,
Or Grecian.
but unfortunately,
Someone's got to get her out of here, just in case.
stumbling around.
As I'm like running away,
That would
I'm
take.
trying
That would
to
take. Okay.
get ready to get her
You
out.
guys all hear that?
This goes
She's
down.
prone.
And I'm at 6.
It would be half.
Action.
Okay.
30.
Break concentration. Guy appears back, stunned, but you managed to get out. Close. Okay. You be within 15 feet.
How many can you teleport, whatever?
Just 1 at a time.
Gets up stumbling.
One at a time?
Yeah.
But how many times can you?
As you go down the
So,
corridors,
I
making
use
it
3
back,
times, but
you
actually,
hear
Cable
the
used
assassin
Someone's got to
running
get
right now,
behind.
just because I have
But
one.
he's behind, like, say 60 feet, but you can barely hear him yelling. Okay.
Get ready to get her out.
You guys all hear that. Okay. What are you guys gonna do?
So you're all right. So I'm gonna go up to Grecian and just
Break concentration.
tap her on the shoulder
Guy
and
appears
kind of
back, stunned.
show her to follow me for a split second.
Okay.
And then what I'm trying to do is take her into that corridor really fast, and then cast Dimension Door out to the safe spot, out to Mango spot,
Okay.
and drop her off. But then I want to cast it, come
As
right
you go
back.
down the
So
corridor,
maybe grab Ash. So I could do it.
you hear the assassin.
That would be great. Because I wanted to have one for her too.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? 60 feet.
Don't worry, you don't have to use.
I was praying. My prayers didn't do anything.
Okay. What are you guys
We'll
gonna
just
do?
wait.
So you're
No,
so
but
I'm gonna-
you're.
I have this one.
The dude's like, I'd say 80
spell if it
feet
gets
behind,
bad, someone would just have to toss
and you're
me the
rounding
rope,
the corner
and I get a
towards the corridor.
dimensional.
I mean, to the opening. Again.
What I'm trying to do is take her into that corridor really
Okay.
fast. Actually, could I change what I was going to do? Can I hand the amulet that I have to Ash, drop her off, and then I want to say there's a dimension, tell him there's a dimension door that's been casted into it. So I could do it. So that would allow him to cast it with her when they can get out.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? Not yet.
Okay.
He's rounding the corner. He's rounding the corner. You're running up towards the corridor. No, but you're Damien. The dude's like quickly runs up towards you behind. Blinded, has disadvantage rounding the corner. All of his attacks. I mean, to the opening. Again. Okay.
So he's running after Grecian?
Can I
No,
hand
me.
the amulet that I have
You.
to Ash?
We're still fighting.
say there's a dimension,
So-
dimension door that's been
These all
cast
happening
into
all
it.
at
So I
once.
could do it. So that would allow him to cast
Okay.
it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna screw it. I'm just gonna run up there, and I'm just gonna
These round
knock her out of the way. And when I do, I'm gonna dump the poison on her
running up towards the
boots, and we'll just see what happens. And then I'll take back off.
Okay. As you say, fuck it. You just try. You move two assassins out the way, and you try to run out onto the scene.
He's running after.
Do a strength check. Do a strength check.
So
These all happening all at once.
okay, so I'm just gonna 19. I'm just gonna run up there, and I'm just gonna knock her out of the way. And when I do, I'm gonna dump the poison.
As you try to break through, you're about to take a step.
We'll just see what happens.
Two assassins quickly grab you by your arms and hold you back, grappling you. Unable to make it all the way through. Damien comes up, takes 3 swings at you, missing the first one, missing the second one, clips you with the third one. Do a strength check. Do a strength check.
So
You take 6 points of damage. Exactly.
Zero. And then I go back up
As
one.
you drop
Right?
down, you crumple down to the ground. Immediately, you black out for a second and come back. You have 1 hit point.
So I'm gonna use it's the dim light in there, right? 'Cause it's just torches.
Yep. And you make round the corner. You're there now. And you are going towards him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm shadow stepping out of the grasp of those guys.
Okay.
And
How many times can you shadow step? Is it
it's
cantrip?
unlimited. It's bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shadow step out, and I'm gonna
You take 6 points of damage. Sure you want to do this?
And then I go back up
As you
one.
drop
am I sure I want to do it? No.
Okay, I cast greater resistance anyway.
Am I doing it anyway? I'm doing it anyway. So I'm gonna use dim light in there. I mean,
Yep. And
you're recovered right now, but who knows
She
what'll
has
happen.
one more turn. What do you guys want to do? What are you gonna do?
Would this disqualify the whole thing if he gets puts his hands on her?
Myself. I go actually to Corey and
times
get
do you
that
shadow step? Is it
poison
cantrip?
and actually dump it on her boots.
So I'm gonna shadow step out. I'm gonna
That's what you want to do? Okay.
Am I within the line of sight?
Then I go back up one.
Am I sure I want to do it? No.
That's what you're gonna do?
Am I doing it anyway? I'm doing it anyway.
You still have the poison. She still has 1 action to do.
I don't know. Usually when,
It's her turn. It's
Yeah.
her turn. You
Usually
tell
when
me
I-
what you guys want to
No way I'm
do.
gonna
You tell
take
me.
him down on this turn. If I haven't been able to do it by now, there's no way. I'm
The
gonna-
wyvern
I mean,
poison
it's
is
disqualified the whole
7d6.
thing.
Yeah,
Puts his
but that's
hands on
if she can get it on me.
Go actually to Corey.
And if I can,
So you round the corner, you hand him the amulet, okay?
Yep.
we can just get out of here. And I can use my bonus action dash to try to get to my stuff.
That's what you want to do.
And then just cast one of my spells for with my rope, but everybody would have to get to the rope to climb up. 'Cause
That's what you're
the
gonna
rope does is opens a dimensional door thing.
I don't know. Usually when
It's her turn. It's
Yeah.
her turn. You
Usually
tell
when
me
I-
what you guys want to do. You
Right up
tell
to
me.
8 people, so we all can get in there. It's basically invisible.
The wyvern
So we're immune to attack
poison is
spells,
7d6.
And then you can try to get us out of there. And if
I wouldn't have enough to get us
You
all
round
out.
the corner, you hand him the amulet, okay?
Yep.
you can just get out of
That's
here.
what I'm saying. I would get them 2 out.
I'm waiting on you guys to tell me what you're gonna do. It's your turn to do something.
Cast one of
Nexium handed you the amulet.
my rope, but everybody would
And
have
as you're passing by,
to do the rope.
I'm going to basically put my hands
You hear
Dimensional door.
assassin yelling down the corridor,
It's her turn.
Oh, there's a guy behind us.
running
Okay.
towards.
The wyvern poison is 7d6.
And then you can try to get us out of there.
You are not.
I wouldn't have enough to get us all out.
Round the corner, you hand him the amulet, okay?
That's what I'm saying. I would get them 2 out.
I'm waiting on you guys to tell me what you're gonna do. It's your turn to do something. Basically, it opens up a door.
Next
You
thing
step
hands
through
you
it.
the amulet.
You could, if you can imagine a place or seen a place within what, 60 feet or 120.
No, it's a no.
It's like 300.
Yeah, it's really high. It's hold on. Oh, there's a guy.
You
But I
can
only
tell,
get one cast, so I still have to move to
Okay.
get to anyone. For me to get to her, if I want to help her, for me to get to Grisha, if I want to
So-
help her.
500 feet.
500 feet.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to make it completely out. You could end up in one of the corridors that you saw. Basically, it opens up a door. You step
Do we
through.
know? Do they want
'Kay.
Grecian alive or dead?
Seen a place within. It is your turn.
Do they want her alive or dead?
No, it's a no.
It is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
Or does it
really
matter?
high.
It is.
I don't know. I don't know all the full
It is your turn.
details of the contract.
Tell you. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Are you going to, let's just try to do the,
Are you going to try to finish the fight, or are you going to try to?
So
Like, go through the stuff.
Are you
500
so?
well, if we do,
500
he doesn't
feet.
have enough to get everybody out, so, and it only lasts for an hour, so.
You wouldn't
he
be able to
can't-
make it
He
completely
can't like
out.
teleport everybody
You
out.
yourself in one of the corridors that you saw.
I can get the poison and dump it on.
Do we know? Do they want
'Kay.
Grecian alive?
Now, do you want to try to finish the fight? If you
Do they want
run,
her alive or dead?
that is it.
I know, that's why I'm not trying to run, but I'm trying to make sure they're okay. I don't know all.
I'm gonna get the poison
Just dump it and then you guys just go.
and dump it.
What are you going to do? That will.
Because I just want to make sure you guys can get out of there.
Okay. Are you going to
I
try
don't
to
think
finish the
there's-
fight, or are you going
lose,
to try
you guys
to
are
see
gonna
what to
get
do?
So it's going to be a struggle to get out.
Are you so?
So if you're invisible, you have enough to get everybody out. So get what you need to do, try to do it on me, but then you guys need to try to get out. Teleport everybody out.
Yourself in one of the corridors.
I mean, if we do this, we're probably not getting out. I mean, if we get caught, we're not getting out.
Trying to finish the fight. If you
She's
run,
invisible.
So she's invisible.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not trying to
Yeah,
run,
but-
I'm trying to make sure they're okay. Okay, I'm just gonna
it's up to
attack.
you.
I mean,
it's up to
guys
you
just-
what you want to
You
do.
guys just get out.
But I'm
because
just saying, just because you're invisible and you pour something out, they're gonna see what is being.
Yeah.
They're gonna see the liquid. They're not gonna see the vial or anything.
Yeah.
But once it's poured out, they can
Well,
see.
but just
it.
because you're,
But
Fine.
it's up
so
to you.
I'm gonna say
It's
my
up-
ring for everybody to just start getting out of here now. I'll stay behind and try to finish this. And just go, because there's nothing else
I
you guys
can
can.
actually cast
give
your
me.
invisibility
if
on
we
both
do
of
this,
us.
we're probably not getting out.
And then
I mean, if we get
cast,
caught, we're not getting out.
Misty Step over.
Finish the fight. If you run,
So she's invisible. Yeah.
yeah.
Because
But
at this point, I know that you're gonna win, so I just want.
I'm just gonna
it's up to
attack.
you.
I
I
mean,
mean, it's up to you what you want to
You
do.
guys just get out.
But I'm just saying, just because you're invisible and you pour something out, they're gonna see what is being.
Yeah.
6 seconds. They're gonna see the
all of
liquid.
you
They're not gonna
guys
see the
can go
vial or
to the
anything.
door.
But once it's poured out, they can
Well,
see.
but
it.
just because you're,
But
Fine.
it's up
so
to you.
I'm gonna say
It's
my
up.
ring for everybody to just
I think only two
start
people can go
getting out
through.
of here
Right.
now.
What are you gonna do?
Not everybody.
You need to go. You need to go. You need
Yeah.
to make-
I can actually cast your invisibility.
So are you gonna step
Appreciate
to where she's at and then cast Dimension Door and get her out of
As
there?
close as we can get between reasonable space. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of people around.
Do you, don't you have,
If I can
add
get within,
invisibility or anything that you can do?
It's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, just because you're. So tell me.
I would use that too, yeah.
So tell me what you're gonna do.
Cast invisibility, but the whole point of invisibility is to do that, so. He's gonna see me, he's gonna come to, like, my way and then cast
It's up to
dimension.
you.
Say my ring for everybody to just
I think only two people.
Who's going with me?
now.
What are you gonna do?
Not everybody.
you need to go. You need to go. You don't go, I'll go.
So are you gonna step? I'm saying you're walking into the arena. Get her out of there. Okay, follow me. You're walking into the arena with the crowd, and you're gonna cast a Dimension Door and try to grab Grecian.
Well, then only you
Okay.
and Grecian are going.
So tell And what are you gonna do this after I cast? So tell me what you're gonna do.
Can he? You're close to me already?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
It's up to you what you want to do. If you want to do that, that's
Well, I
fine.
understand what I want to do. Am I within physical location to do things that I think I want to do?
You can walk up to her, cast Dimension Door in a
So
crowded
we're trying to get
room.
everybody out of there.
You don't think you
Well, I'm still gonna, yeah, I'm gonna
I'm saying you're
do one
walking
last pass,
into the arena.
but I'm just telling everybody to
following
go.
me.
Like, just get out of
You,
here.
you, the crowd. You let me know what you
Yeah,
dimension door.
but we don't know what's going to happen. All of a sudden, we disappear. They may just decide to end everything and call the fight, and then just kill everybody.
And what are you gonna do?
We don't know.
What you gonna do?
And I kind of had a plan.
Since I can't help you.
It's up to you what you want to do. If you want to do that, that's fine.
Well, I mean, if we take her, and then everybody's just left, the rest of the team members are left, what's the whole point of having the rest of the people?
No, that's what I'm saying. Everybody needs to get out.
Well, that's what we're
So
saying.
she
I don't
has-
think
The
everyone
prayer?
can get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one.
Yeah, he's in the corridor. He rounded the corner. Got the
You don't
ambulance.
have any invisibility
His
stuff or anything
full,
like that.
probably full movement will bring him into the threshold.
Or pass without trace or something like that.
And he can walk to the next exit and then get beyond.
We don't.
Which you're closer to the threshold.
That still leaves one left.
But he would be further than 30 feet.
Get as close to her as I can, or do you think that's?
You're close to her. You can get to her. You're right beside her, I'd say.
The rest of the team members are left.
Okay?
What's the whole point of having the rest of the people?
No, that's what I'm saying. Everybody needs to get out.
That's what we're saying. I don't think everyone can get out.
They still have to do. They
Okay.
still have
But
to
we
do-
can't do stealth in front
Yeah.
of everybody. If they've already seen us,
Yeah,
we can't
stealth
hide.
doesn't work
have any
like invisibility.
stuff or
Okay,
anything
what are you gonna do?
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna. Where am I at?
Actually, cast invisibility.
Am I on the ground or am
Y'all
I up
are
again? I can't
stalling
remember.
on this last
Am I
part.
on the ground or am I up? I
You're
don't
up.
remember.
You're up.
Okay.
You've been
So
up.
I'm just gonna kick him in the
He would
ribs
be
2 times.
further than 30 feet.
Actually, I'm just gonna kick him in the ribs 4 times.
Okay. You're close to her. You can get to her.
23.
Right beside her, I'd say.
My legs tired.
Okay.
I can't.
What's the whole
8,
point of having the rest of the people?
16.
That's what
And
we're
8.
saying. I don't think
Okay.
everyone can get out.
Still have to do.
Okay.
But we can't
Say it
do
again,
stealth in
20
front of everybody. If they've already seen us,
Yeah,
we can't.
stealth doesn't work like invisibility.
23,
2
16,
were
and
like
2
8.
Okay, so one hits. Okay. You go, you miss. Y'all are stalling
remember.
on this last part. And he's backing up and gives you that smile. Like, this is the end. So you kicked him the last time, whack! You're a sickening crack.
23.
Roll for damage.
My legs. 6.
6. He slumps down on his knees.
And 8.
How'd you like to finish him? Say it again. 20. One hit point right
Oh shit, that's awesome.
there. Do you remember when he knocked out and then all of a sudden came back up? That's like Death Ward. I remember I said where he seemed like the breath stopped and then he
Yeah.
took a deep breath.
What is that?
But we thought maybe you just got the wind
You did the
knocked out of
same
him.
thing though. You blacked out and then you took a deep and you're at one hit point.
We just thought he got the wind knocked out of
No.
Yeah, that's all I thought.
Slumps down on his
How we
knees.
know?
One hit point. How would you like to finish him?
So I'm gonna go right behind him and I'm gonna whisper in my ear, in his ear, and be like, "The
One
day has come,
hit
and I'm
point.
glad it was
Right Do you remember when he knocked
kill him
out
in a
and then all of a
non-lethal
sudden
combat?
came back up?
I'm not allowed to kill him.
That's like death.
You can kill whatever you want to,
Okay.
but this
Yeah,
is
that's fine. That's fine.
He stopped and then he
So then I'm just
took a
gonna,
deep
I'm
breath.
just gonna choke him out while I say it. Maybe you just got the.
You did the
with
same
Let it
thing.
happen.
and you see the crowd
Blacked out,
just
and
get
you took a deep
quiet
and you're
as
at
you're
one
sinking in
hit.
this deep choke, and you just see him just
Nah.
Yeah, that's all
black
I
out,
thought.
boom, fall into the ground.
One hit point.
As you stand
How
up,
would you like to?
blood and sweat dripping from you. You look out into the crowd, the assassins, and everybody standing around, looking frazzled and freaked out.
Do you remember when he knocked
kill
out
him in a
and then all of a
non-lethal
sudden
combat?
came back up?
As you hear the assassins just cheer.
You can kill whatever you want
You
to,
won the contest.
but this is
That's fine. That's fine.
Congratulations. Yeah,
But it's real.
you see the crowd just get y'all were sinking in this deep choke.
I'm gonna do this and do that, Mike.
Blackout. Okay.
Fall into the ground.
No, but you think is you go, I'm gonna do this, okay? Sure?
Dripping from you.
No.
Well, because it's the way you say it. You're
I'm
like,
gonna do
"Are you
this.
sure?"
Are you sure? No.
It's the way you say it in your face. You're like, are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, we're like,
Well,
maybe I don't.
then be like, yeah, I want to do this. Okay, then do that.
You can kill whatever you want.
I'm gonna go out and pour poison on your booth.
We were trying anything.
Okay.
We didn't know how much he had left.
Boxing being creative. Say it all the time.
Y'all were.
So you can't ding us for trying to do it.
Right,
But this and do that right.
I mean, we didn't get the standard. He's looking pretty rough.
No, but you think is you do it. I'm gonna do that. Okay? Sure?
He took a deep breath, got a second wind.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Are you sure? No.
The way you
So-
say it in your face. You're like, it's gone.
As Damien,
Yeah, we're like,
Well, then be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, then do that. I'm gonna go out and pour
Damon,
poison on your booth.
we were trying.
We didn't know how much he had left.
Y'all were.
So you can't ding us for trying to do it.
But this and do that right.
I mean, we didn't get the standard. He feels like pretty rough.
No, but you think is
Everybody's
do that. Okay? Sure?
He took a deep breath, got a second wind.
okay,
Are you sure?
as you stand there,
As
just the
Damien.
blood and sweat dripping off you,
Well, then be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
as your companions look drained from this
I'm gonna
endeavor,
go out and pour
Damon Nunley lays
poison on your booth.
by your side unconscious. Quickly, two of the assassins that are by the throne carry down a scroll to you, hands it to you, says,
I mean, we didn't get the standard.
this is your contract.
Everybody's
Okay.
And I hold it up and I scream out loud. Let this be a lesson
Okay.
to everyone here. You know my name.
As
You
you
know who I
stand
am.
there,
Don't ever come at me
blood
or
and
any of my
sweat dripping
companions
off
again.
as your companions look
We
drained
get ready to walk out.
from this endeavor, as the assassins part ways,
by your side.
they part a pathway for you guys, leaving the corridor open that you came to. Taking your contract,
Carry down
as you leave, take one quick glance back, and you still this picture of Damon Nunley laid passed out,
I hold it up and I
silhouetted by the fires lit around as hundreds of faces stare at you in quiet respect as you guys walk out, making through the corridors. You guys are now back out. As the assassins part ways,
Yeah.
I
So
know.
I think my
part of a pathway for you guys.
So now that I can touch her without having to slide a hand check, touch her.
Taking your contract, sleight of hand.
Do you
For
need
no
to take a
reason.
little? You need to take a little nap, Nyla.
We all need to take a nap.
I am eternally.
So I
grateful,
hand
Nyla.
her the contract.
And I open
Silhouetted
open
by
the scroll,
fire
see her head.
lit around as hundreds of faces stare at you. And as you're reading through, you see the details of it. They wanted to capture you alive and be brought to Everon. Evanon. To Evanon. Signed by your mother. Sleight of hand.
Do you
For
need
no
to take a
reason.
little? You
Word.
need to take a little nap, Nyla.
It was 20,000
So I
gold.
hand her the contract.
Truly,
So
Nyla.
do we get that? Like, do we get that?
She's like, this is my contract. This is my contract. Reading through.
She's
See
home.
the details of it.
Nexium Greasing go?
They wanted
Don't
to
tell
capture you
Nexium.
alive and be brought
I
to
say there must be some mistake. My mother must have been coerced.
No.
It's my
To
my aunt.
All our parents
My
saw.
half
by
half aunt Orwin that wanted me.
Do you need to take a little? You need to take a little nap, Nyla.
Well,
20,000.
guess the exercise in Evanon.
You guys going
do we
back to
get that?
Nyla's hut, her parents' house. She's like, this is my contract. This is my contract.
She's home.
Scry.
Don't tell me.
To see Jason.
Okay. You guys make it back to the hut.
All our
You go
parents are.
into the shed. You go into the room and you start scrying. You guys just walk into this hut and the weight hits you. You guys are feeling very tired. As you scry, hut, you see Jace, his house,
She's like, this is my contract.
in
This is my
a
contract.
circular room
She's home.
surrounded by 5 dragonborns. And in there, there's a figure that looks very familiar. You guys make it back to talking to Jace. To the hut. And as your vision swirls around the room, you instantly recognize this figure. You guys just walk into this hut, and then the scrying spell stops. The weight hits you. You guys are feeling very tired. You scry.
Dun dun dun.
I'll tell you. In a circular room surrounded by 5 dragonborns. And in there, there's a figure. You can tell them when you run and tell them, but that's your information that you saw. Okay? As your vision swirls around the room, you instantly recognize this figure. Okay? You guys just walk into this hut, and then okay, go back to the ship. There is a tailless dragonborn. Exactly where you look.
Dun dun dun.
I'll tell you, still alive.
Pour it all.
Forgot about you.
I'm all stripped out, obviously. I don't want to say anything on
Oh my gosh.
I see you are still here. How did you not run away?
Figure. You can tell them when you run and tell them, but that's your information. My honor bounds me here. Okay? And my people will come find me. Okay. And you are not my people. Okay, go back to the ship. There is a tailless dragon.
This is your charger.
You have betrayed us.
Okay, go upstairs.
Following false gods. Still alive. Tell them when you run it down, but that's your information. My honor bounds me. Okay? And my people you've come from. Persuasion. And you are not my people. Go back to the ship. There is a tailless dragon.
This is your charger.
You have betrayed us.
Okay, go upstairs.
Following false gods.
Oh, wait. No, 22. Sorry. My bad. I've checked a lot of boxes. I forgot I was supposed to check. No, it's 22.
99.
22. Sorry. My bad. All of them.
Sorry, I thought
Hold on. You said all the T100.
Looking at you, knowing what you know about the honor and how he's dishonored, he looks at you. My life is yours, but I will follow Tiamat. I do not follow false gods. I will not abandon my faith. 99.
For now, you will follow us. We'll do what we say. T100. In exchange.
Looking at you, knowing what you know about the honor and how he's dishonored,
What's the dragon's name?
he looks at you.
Oh. Okay.
Corey's
My
hungry.
life
Give up that tail.
is yours, but I will follow Tiamat. I do not follow false gods. I will not abandon my faith.
You looked and saw the sack of
Breathe.
beers in the bag.
99.
Begrudgingly, you seem like he goes along with it, gives it,
Looking at you,
doesn't say anything. Stoic.
knowing what you know about the honor. How is this one?
Alright, I got a question here. From our honor code, this acceptance means that he's not going to. If I root Ash know if I let him go,
Breathe.
that's a sign of mercy. The honor's gonna bind him to us still, he's not gonna most likely betray us, right?
Begrudgingly, more than likely he will.
You seem
Unless something goes
Bizarre
on.
happens.
Yes. It doesn't say that. Stoic.
Alright, with that said, I will release him from the bonds.
Okay.
And offer him food and allow him to sleep in the barn for now, or in the shed for now, without any restriction. If I rule, he has to stay with us and he can't leave. That's a sign of mercy.
Okay.
Sound fair? Or my instructions clearly rephrase that.
You can see what happens. Unless something. Okay. He just kind of sits, legs crossed, in the center of this shed. You offer him food, doesn't take it. Everybody else?
I wanted to do an experiment while I was in tune with this.
Okay.
And I wanted to cast Blink to go into the
teleporting too is basically like a teleportation.
Yeah, it says I could go into the ethereal plane.
Right, but then come back out.
Yeah. But when I was in there, I wanted to interact with the orb like I normally would while I'm not in there. I don't
see
know.
what
I
happens.
was just seeing if it would do anything different in
Okay.
the ethereal plane,
Kind of sits,
interacting with it there.
legs crossed, in the center of this shed. You offer him food. You don't seem like a connection to anything when you're in this
I wanted
realm.
to do an experiment while I
You
was
blink out.
still had listened to this.
You still
And
sense the
I
magic
wanted
and the
to
spells and stuff,
cast
but
Blink.
other than that, there's nothing to
Okay,
it.
go into the
Like the connection is not there. It's severed.
Yeah, it says I could go into the ethereal. Then can I interact with it once I come back out?
Mhm.
See what happens. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. But when I was
And
in
you feel
there,
like it has
I
life
wanted
to it.
interact with the orb once we're back in the real world, like I normally would. Okay. While I'm not in there. I don't know.
Anything
I was
else?
Seeing if it would do anything different. Okay. The ethereal plane, interacting with it there. I tried to talk to Tiamat through it.
What?
Really are so sad.
Like what?
You don't seem like a connection.
Do what you want.
to anything when you're.
But you guys are all gathered.
That guy's
I
like
remember when I went out for beer the other day and I took
You still sense
Yeah.
the magic and the spells and
nine-headed
stuff.
dragon.
Other than that, there's
You know.
nothing.
Yeah, I just want
So
to
you all
So
gathered.
So that dragonborn is now
Yeah,
completely ours.
Can I interact with it once I come
For
back
how
out?
long?
But when I was
And
in
you feel
there,
like it has
I
life
wanted
to it.
interact with the orb once we're back in the real world. Okay.
Anything
So
else?
we're just going to go out and meditate.
Okay.
And part of his meditation practice will be to practice that move that he has been working on for a year now.
You don't seem like a connection.
A year? It's been a year. You guys are all gathered. It's been like a few weeks. I give him that.
A few weeks?
Yeah. So you mentioned it like a few times.
We haven't had downtime very much.
So I asked. So I asked.
Plus, I've had to roll 4 successes. I have one more still to do. I started it back on the boat over to Morlencia. That was how long ago it was.
Wow.
You still have to do one more roll, right?
Huh?
You have to do one more roll,
I have
right?
to do one more roll. That's what I was trying to get to.
And what do you want to do? It's been a year. You guys are all gathered. It's been like a few weeks. So right now, I just picture, you know how the Ninja Turtles went out to the woods?
Yeah.
So you mentioned it like
Yeah.
out in the country, and they just started training and everything
That's
else.
right.
That's what y'all went back to the shack, and you guys are like all trained, like you guys got almost your ass beat,
Plus, I've
and
had to
then
roll
y'all just
4
come back to.
successes. I have
It's like you're Leo. Leo just got beaten. Is in a tub right now. But you won though. You won.
Long ago. I'm feeling all right.
Yeah, you're fine.
I have to do one more roll.
All right.
A little bruise.
What are you gonna do? What do you want to do?
Figure out what it does. I've never been able to figure out what it does.
You haven't messed with that in a while. You haven't messed with that in a while. As you mess with it, do a roll. Do a roll. It's been a while. That's what y'all went back to the shack and you guys are like all trained like you guys got your almost your ass beat and then y'all just come back to it's like you're Leo. Leo just got beaten. Is in a tub right now. But you won, with that, you concentrate on it. And it turns into a brilliant blue crystal star, lighting up the whole room. What are you gonna do? And from that moment, you remember something that you read all the way in Neverwinter. You haven't messed with that in a while. How there was a staff. You haven't messed with that in a while. Misha. Now Misha Tate. As you mess with it, you and you be like, oh, I get it. That's what y'all went back to the shack. No. Yeah. Misha. Misha. But it's M-I-S-H. You remember you read something about her. How the staff was one of the legendary weapons. All right. And I'll get you a card next time. Remember something that you but you realize you have a weapon of legend. You haven't messed with that in a while. You had it this whole time since the very beginning. And I was waiting for you to say, I want to check it one last time. So I was like the fifth time, I was waiting for the fifth. Hey, you did it 4 times and I was waiting for the 5th one. And you finally did it. And
is that why I got the card when I did? Because I played with it.
Remember you read something because you were attuned with it.
I mean, dude.
Nexium played these are weapons of legend. You guys are looking for.
There's a joke there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
How many more can we have? Yeah.
So you guys are all gathered.
Yeah, is everyone healed? Is it so obviously?
Well, you guys are resting for the night.
To be fair, you
so
almost had a legend of weapons.
Corey rolled an 18 for his.
Check it one last time. For meditating?
Yeah, meditating with his weapon.
You meditate so good. Hey. You did it 4 times and I was waiting for the 5th one.
I know, he doesn't want to.
Finally did it. And you're already overpowered, dude.
Overpowered? What are you talking about?
I'm playing. I'm like, go ahead, roll for the last.
I did. I just rolled an 18.
No, these are weapons. That's for meditation. You guys are looking for it. No, I'm playing. I'm gonna.
Oh, what is it?
So. 7. You guys are all gathered. 7. And with that, you have learned you guys are resting from that.
To be fair,
there's like
Corey rolled an 18. I was wanting to do like a
spinning it around where
like a small ranged attack,
right,
or something.
Okay.
They did something, either stunned them or whatever.
Let me write this down.
You figure it out.
And I was waiting for the 5th one.
And it was going to cost like a key point.
Okay. Overpowered.
So, overpowered?
As you guys lay down for the night.
I did. I just rolled an 18.
No. You're not.
I'll take a nap.
No, I'm just saying you're not gonna.
No, I was going to. There was something I was thinking about, but I'm not going to. One thing I was curious about.
He's binge watching The Orb.
But it's like
just one more scene.
Okay. Spinning it around. You guys laying down for the night, resting.
They did something, either stunned them or whatever.
Let me write this down.
You figure.
Well, if you're not resting, then I was going to cause like a key point.
Okay.
I have enough spell slots to do this until
as you guys lay down for the night.
That way I can get my spells.
Oh, eventually go to sleep.
When she sleeps, she gets all her.
Where are we all sitting at?
Yeah, it's basically
I was
one
going
room.
to. There was something I was thinking about, but
Where?
one thing I was curious. So I asked her to catch.
Binge watching The Orb.
But it's like
just one more scene.
okay. You guys,
We do it.
did you hear the information I gave you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure.
I don't think
No.
I don't think anybody's gonna.
No, I'm just making sure because I told him I did a whisper to him before, and he completely misunderstood what I said,
And that's why he never mentioned it.
That's the message.
Oh no, there's I got a good reason for not mentioning it.
Cat is on the roof.
But I will mention it. I will mention it soon enough.
All right.
So I tell,
He's like binge watching the
oh my
war.
gosh.
Nexium?
One more scene.
Alora?
Yes, I tell Laura to go ahead and sing a song.
Did you hear the information I gave you? And I am.
I don't think anybody.
I'm not playing.
No, I'm just
Alora.
making sure because I told him, I did a whisper to him
I don't
before.
have my phone.
She can sing when she comes back.
Misunderstood what I said, and that's why he never mentioned it.
Oh no,
So you guys lay down for the night, fully rested.
But I will mention it. Everybody's sleeping though. I go get Wake and Ash,
Okay.
Tell,
and I tell Ash, I said, hey, when I scried
yes, I tell Laura.
earlier, I scried Jace in
Did you hear the
Merlincia,
information I gave you?
and I saw who the dragon rider was. Tell him.
I don't think anybody.
I told him, I did a whisper to him
I
before.
don't have my phone.
She can sing when she comes back.
Misunderstood what I said.
And I asked him for guidance on whether we should inform the rest of the team or not.
He's like,
In order.
nope.
Yeah. You see why I didn't want to tell everybody? Wake and Ash. So it's one of those things where it's like, should I say something right now or should we? So I asked what he thinks because he knows more about this stuff than I do. Yeah.
Does he?
Well, in terms of like Tiamat and just all this garbage, right? I feel like he would have a better grasp of how this would affect.
Like a better insight of how it would affect everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Like me, I don't feel like I could make the right decision. Like to me, I'm like I don't want to say anything because I just don't want to cause alarm. But I feel like he'd be more rational.
Are we all inside the house?
And I just
You guys are all
and
inside the
I
house,
asked
but
him for
you don't hear
guidance
them
on
talk.
whether we should. Yeah, we let. I pulled him out.
Yeah.
We were
It's a small
talking.
hut.
He's
though.
like,
In order.
yeah.
Nope.
No,
You
I
guys are
woke him
asleep.
up and said, hey, let's go talk. We left. So
Yeah, yeah. It's up to you what you want to, what y'all want to do.
So I asked
But I'm
him
about to
what
close
he
it down
thinks,
here.
because he knows more about this stuff
So.
than I do. Yeah.
Can we
Does he?
discuss?
Well, in terms of like Tiamat and just all this garbage, right?
Yeah, if you
I
want
feel
to.
like he would have a better grasp of how this would affect.
Like a better insight of how it would affect everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Like me, I don't feel like I could make the right decision.
And with
To me, I'm
that,
like, I don't want
It's
to
Arnie.
2 weeks from now.
We know
All right, guys. Thanks for
That's
sticking
why
out
he's
with
not
us,
here.
watching this. Nyla won the fight.